found out one of life's great mysteries. Found out that a lot of the wiggling sounds that used to come from this microphone, I'm shaking it right now, it's because the cap was coming loose. Couldn't tell if the little foam thing on top. Well, that's one of life's great mysteries solved right there, folks. I don't know what this voice is.
So let's get back to the normal voice. Hello everyone and welcome back to Mouse Reacts. We got this time some more Paranormal Files. I was actually expecting them this week. I expected probably a true crime thing from them maybe, but they have not only come through on a new video this week, but they've also got some guests with them this evening. So they also have returned to a very popular locale, known very much for some haunted history, and has also been recently visited not only by the twins within the last year, but also when they had a guest with them. So without any further ado, I'd like to also mention, first and foremost, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. That is the key to helping out our channel and also getting more eyes and viewers here to join in with you. And thank you everybody for joining us. There's not a single reaction video that doesn't go up without at least 3 or 4 remarks from you all, so thank you all again for joining us and helping out. Also, don't forget to check out the links down below if you want to find this video without the pausing, deleting of the flashy opening, and without me commentating over what may or may not be being done on the premises. As we go through it and see what they have found, or what they think they may have found. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe every once in a while, you maybe just find that they had a little accident. You never know. And they didn't catch it in the time, in the frame, and we're like, what the hell was that? And maybe it's supernatural. We don't know for sure. Maybe you catch the info that they need by accident. You never know. That, or maybe they find enough evidence to make you completely flabbergasted and freak the fuck out. You never know on that one, too. Well, so, yes, without any further ado, check out the links below also for the original video, our socials, our live stream channel, and last but not least, of course, our merch store, which has been renewed with all the previous gear back on it once more with some new items here and there, pillows, flags, art pieces, maybe a thermos if you want one. But most of all, our lovely hoodies, t-shirts, like this one here. And if you want to get your real lich time hours in, welcome to YouTube. And thank you all again for joining us. And without any further interruptions and announcements, let's get into it. The famous and infamous Victoria's Black Swan Inn.
This is a portal.
The Black Swan
featuring the overnight crew.
Yeah, that place is one of the top 10 haunted sites in Texas.
On tonight's episode of the Paranormal Files, we're back at a very notorious location here in Texas. You guys might remember if you've watched the show for a pretty long time, we were actually here back in 2018. And I had a very crazy night while we were investigating this location. This is Victoria's Black Swan Inn. It is a place that is straight out of a horror movie, and back then I referred to this location as the real-life haunted mansion, and that's because it is. This place's history is steeped with so many historic, notorious events. A bloody battle, 80 bodies strewn across the property, multiple murders, suspicious deaths, and so much more. Anyways, we've already had some paranormal activity tonight while we've been doing the tour. I'm Colin Brown. Thank you for watching, and welcome to the Paranormal Files. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Overnight Channel. I don't know.
Welcome to the jungle, said the spider to
Huh?
I said, welcome to the jungle, said the spider to the fly.
Are you the spider or the fly?
I am definitely the spider.
Oh, shit, okay. I already got trapped on the fly.
Well, I hope you don't mind bloodsuckers.
Hi, welcome to Victoria's Black Swan Inn. I'm Joanne Rivera, the owner, and I'm happy to share this property with y'all tonight. This is the battle site for the Battle of Salado, which was fought here September 18th, 1842. It was one of the last invasions between Mexico and Texas when Santa Anna thought he could take Texas back. There were multiple deaths here, mostly Mexican soldiers. Some of their bodies were actually left here. Some of them were taken into San Antonio with the troops that remained, but at least 80 soldiers were left here on the grounds. One Texican, Stephen Jett, died here during the battle. He was actually killed by the Indians that were stealing the horses. He had written a letter and told his comrades that he wasn't going to leave his horse behind because the horse had gotten him out of a lot of bad places. So when he went to get the horse, he was actually killed during that time. We have found artifacts dated between 1000 and 3000 BC. So we know that there's been like transition of people through here for a long time. It was a big Indian encampment area. Find arrowheads, tomahawks. Can find musket fire from the battle. There's just a lot of really cool history. Our most infamous residents were Park on Jolene Street. Park Street was a very prominent attorney here in San Antonio, and for those of you who are old enough to remember the Perry Mason series, Park Street and Earl Stanley Garner were best friends. Earl Stanley Garner was Park's son's godfather, but together as attorneys they created what was known as the Court of Last Resort. So back before there was a real appellate system, from my understanding, they created this system for people who were on death row to be able to reach out to them and ask them to reconsider, to look into their cases and help them get off death row potentially. Park died in 1965. He was found hung by a necktie. He was at the height of his political career. So there's a lot of speculation as to what the actual occurrences were surrounding his death. Some people say that it was, but some people say that it was just a scenario that was created to look like a. His wife Jolene died in the house. She died supposedly of breast cancer, but that is also another story that I'm not ever sure if I'll really know the truth behind it all. Jolene has come through in some of our investigations, and she will say that she's happy here and this is her home. And a really cool thing was when I said, yes, Jolene, this is your home. And she said, and it's your home too, Joanne. And it always freaks me out when they are able to use my name. But I'm hoping you'll get to experience a lot of things here tonight. We've had multiple deaths around the property, on the property. I'm going to take you through most of all the buildings and things that you'll have access through to tonight. You ready to come in?
So the way you guys are standing is just kind of funny, right?
Why? Yeah, why wasn't?
You guys, arms on the back, Elton's in the middle like this.
Yeah, we look pretty
We're in
uniform.
formation,
Yeah,
dude. I don't know what you guys are
We're ready
talking
for
about.
battle, baby.
I'm sorry that we didn't just show up in our Target outfits, okay?
Whoa.
Sorry we didn't pick up our clothing at JCPenney's before we came to investigate.
Whoa.
Those shoes are real dusty.
Brutal.
You know why they're dusty? Because they're getting used. Real ghost hunting in real attire, okay?
Holy shit.
Are you ready for your 8th grade photo? Huh?
That was like a total vibe shift from that intro.
I'm like,
What?
and I'm like, man, do I smell bad? You guys are all standing way over there.
Yeah, we're just like,
Stand there video and you're just
Here on the property.
As we add to our spirit team.
So before we go in, I do want to ask. So
Okay.
before we turn the cameras on, you were talking about a murder that happened there.
Yes.
Up the creek recently.
So if you go across the street, that's my property over there too. So you're not going to be in any trouble for crossing over into the park. There's a bridge over there, and a few years ago, this young man murdered his girlfriend. She was pregnant, and he drowned her in the creek there. He then took her body a few miles away into a field and set the field on fire. It was brutal. It was a very brutal death. She will come through every now and then, and you usually know that it's her. She's very sorrowful, and she's lost. She still doesn't really know, I don't think. Even though we've tried to talk to her, she flits through so fast that it's hard to get communication going. This last summer, a young man came into town to celebrate his birthday, and he was murdered on the creek, and he's the third male to be killed here on the creek. So there's a lot of question about, there's still no suspects, even though there was a 911 phone call from him telling him that there's people chasing him with a gun, there's racial slurs possibly going on, there's this whole thing, but SAPD comes down to find him. They don't find his body for days, and he was right there on the creek. So this is
unsolved murder.
it's an unsolved murder. All of them have been unsolved that have taken place except for hers. But this is a big area for bodies to turn up. A lot of brutality against women take place on this road. A lot of rapes, a lot of rape and dump is what they do down here. Because even though we're right in town, we're very isolated. We've got about 40 acres here. There's not a lot around us with the creek. The neighborhood is behind, but the road itself is pretty isolated. So it's a high area for things like that to happen.
Question: you said that on record third male, right? Who was the first then?
The first man,
Yeah.
I don't remember his name, but they all deaths were similar and very suspicious.
You think it even has correlation to the land itself?
Interestingly enough, supposedly by statistics, this area has the highest death rate of death by hanging, which correlates with Park Street's death. Also, Fort Sam Houston, the old hanging tree, I mean, all that is just down the road. So I don't know. I know we're a high energy area. It's hard to say. If you all drive around town, if you go down Grayson Street, you'll see the quadrangle and the towers are there. That's where Geronimo was held. That's the old part of the post. If you go further down this road, this at the very end is a little homestead, but that was originally the brothel, and the cavalry was right across the creek from there. So this was a big army area.
Wow.
The Salado Creek was like the highway, so everybody traveled. That's, the fresh water. This was like the highway. And that's how Santa Ana's troop got in. They followed the creeks and got in between the Texas Rifle. So the guys from Lavernia, Dawson's Massacre happened a couple days before the battle here. And so Santa Ana had managed to get the team in between his army under the leadership of Adrian Wall, who was a French mercenary. And so when the Texicans saw the campfires, they thought they were already here, walking in to the Texas Rifle. But what they did is they walked right into the middle of the Mexican army, and it was a brutal massacre. 3 men escaped there and made it here, but by then it was already too late. But then the Mexican army thought they had defeated the Texicans, and they just came leisurely strolling through, and it was a complete reversal. So there was a small cannon here, what they call the Texas Rifle, and so that's why the army was defeated here.
When you're saying here, you mean like right here, right here?
Right here, yeah.
Okay, not like in the literally right where this land
on
is.
your property. Like on this land, yes.
Insane.
So I think Stephen Jett probably actually died right over here in the Walsham Creek. That's where his energy comes through a lot, in those woods that I call the Watchers, in the back behind the milk barn. I think that's where he died. So yeah, it's all over.
So there would have been bodies.
There were at
everywhere.
least 80 bodies that were just left. Yeah.
Well, want to head inside?
Yeah, sure. Come on in.
Crazy.
Yeah. You guys have been here before?
Yeah. We were here 2 years ago,
Yeah.
but we only had about 3 hours here and barely covered the house.
Mm-hmm.
But
barely covered the house.
within that 3 hours, though, so much goes on.
He came back crying. He went to the woods by himself, and he actually came back completely crying. It was his first ghost hunt ever.
Really?
I know.
That's crazy, though.
Hey, man.
I was really proud of able.
Goodness, we cannot stop the ribbing between these two right
I
now.
love this house. It is so beautiful in
These
here.
two groups.
We're the kind of place you either fall in love with it or you don't like it at all.
We talking about me?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Either love you or hate you. There's no in between.
That sounds like me.
Accurate. That's right.
No, I'm just saying.
Dang, boy.
So this is the main room. I like this room for EVP. You get the energies. The house is kind of polarized. It's a little more masculine, aggressively on this side of the house than this side of the house. But if you're in here and you dim this chandelier, you can get yes, no flicker. You can get answers a lot.
Oh, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
We got that last time, having no idea that that's a recurring thing here.
Yeah.
The lights flickered?
Yeah.
Right when
That's
we
what happened
started.
to me when I was here in 2018. This chandelier flickered.
Crazy.
That was like one, I think, and only time that I actually was watching it do that when we asked questions.
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy because I've never seen your video here.
Yeah, I haven't seen yours either. I haven't seen any of yours.
Damn.
That's good. I'm still not expecting that.
There's some more musket fire in the air here, I feel. There's shots taken everywhere. Look out, folks.
Colin, right?
Might be caught by some random shrapnel. Dang.
Everybody raise their hand if they've seen the videos.
How do I put a hand in my pocket?
Wait, I remember which bulb flickered last time too, I think. So I'm curious to see. I don't want to tell you. I want to see if it happened.
Wait, what points you at 3? Do you remember?
So this room is really cool for that. I'm going to take y'all through the circle. Some of it I know you've already kind of experienced, but you never know what you're going to get.
This is my first time here.
I was going to ask you, is there somebody in here? Because I heard that.
No way.
Wait.
Oh, I just heard that too. That was loud and
I
clear.
just heard that exact same.
Hi.
Okay. Jeez.
Dude, I was like, that is unreal. Wait, bro, I'm about to be like, this is my video now. We're in Evan, Nick, get in here. Dude.
Oh my god. That
I
was
heard
like.
that during the interview, and I was like,
I heard it too. I'm like, what?
I didn't say anything though.
Who knocks like that?
Normal people.
Not say something. Don't just knock so fast
Dang.
and not say nothing.
Exactly. Thank you. Yeah.
Especially in a haunted house.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my
You
god.
gotta announce yourself.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a human here. That's what you should say.
Hi, I'm Liver. I'm not a live one.
Person here.
Exactly.
Not a killer.
Totally not
No
mass
harm
murderer.
intended.
Oh my god.
Me.
Really?
Yeah, completely made up reason why they were here.
Wait, really?
Yeah, she said they just like were asking for people that have never ever been here before and like just being super weird. Yeah, that was a real person, but like genuinely on high alert right now. She's like, that didn't make any sense to me why he was here.
I'm Karen right now.
Are you?
I am.
She's trying to make sure he left, but we can't see.
Yeah, I can tell. Our guy's looking an eye out.
Yeah. Also, there's a bunch of fireflies out here. It's really cool.
Oh, I see.
Go down, like.
I can go look, yeah, sure.
I'll check it out with you real quick.
Nobody saw him walk up, right?
No,
No,
he
no.
like snuck up.
Just
someone
there
hear,
all
did
of
you
a
hear him
sudden.
knock
Yeah, we
before?
were-
the
I heard
big,
it
okay.
knock, but then I was like, sometimes we get knocks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
So that was just a random person that you don't know?
I've never seen that guy before.
And he was just asking for random people.
Yeah, he was like, "Does Sabrina still live here?" And I'm like, "There's never been a Sabrina here, dude." Then he gave me some other name, and I'm like, "No, I think you're confused. There's nobody by that name. You're fishing for something."
Right
That's
after we
Thomas?
talked about all that too.
Yeah,
Weird
like
timing.
it's very strange. But
But
it
even
fist
more-
bumped, so I know it was like really. I felt I know it was
Yeah.
really a person there. It happens here a lot. Some of the strangest things, like I've had a whole conversation with someone. I'm stand there and we're face to face. We're having this whole conversation. I watch them walk out of the room, and maybe 10 minutes go by, and that person I thought I had the conversation with will come into the room and start the identical conversation all over again. And then I'll say, "Wait, you said you were doing ABC," and they're like, "No, I was busy doing this, and I'm just now coming in here to clarify." So that happens a lot. Or people will tell me, "Well, we talked about this last night. You were standing at the door at the end of the event, and we had this conversation." And I'm like, "No, it wasn't me." So here you get a lot of that. And it's not scary because at the moment, it's real. I mean, you're having this whole interaction with someone that's standing there, and it isn't until after the fact that you realize it was just spirit activity. Just, you know.
So crazy.
So that's
So I think that's
very
one of the
strange.
coolest things
Yeah.
that happens here.
I would love to experience that.
I need to change my pants if that happened to me.
You should change your pants anyway.
Yeah.
Did you see him go that
I
way?
saw him walking that way, like going towards the gravel driveway.
He might have. I don't know. Just
I mean, I guess he could have just.
could have left right away.
Yeah. They said they'll
But
keep
did he
an eye out tomorrow.
sprint off the
That's what I
property?
think. Like he was. I mean, he was tall and lanky with long stride, but we should have. That's why I came out here to see if I could see him go down, but I never saw him actually leave.
That's an interesting way to start the interview.
Yeah.
So just be a little wary. I don't know.
I'll be a lot of wary.
Elton's incredibly intimidating.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think we're safe.
Yeah, I'm like the
Just
most
look at
intimidating person you'll ever see.
Yeah, if we put you on like 1 foot.
See, she flinched.
still-
Made her flinch. Got her.
Like a little step stool or something.
Everybody knows dynamite comes in small packages.
Elton's been making short jokes to Nick for the past few days, so to hear you guys do it to him is
kinda
pretty
nice.
satisfying.
Wait till you meet our other filmer tonight. You're gonna be like, "Where are you, buddy?"
Hey, I like what she said though.
A big old kind of
Dynamite
step stool,
comes in short
so you can
packages.
drop up my butt.
I feel something too about having a short package.
Ooh.
So anyway, this room works really well for that because you get the central energy of it all. Jolene, I think, actually, there was, according to the stories, she and Park were arguing on the staircase. And in the argument, whether she pulled away or he let go, whatever, she fell down the stairs. And then she was taken upstairs and she died in the bedroom after the doctor came. In her communication with us, she says she was given too much medication. So she was beautiful. She was a socialite. They were very powerful people in San Antonio. So who knows the real story? Everyone from that time period pretty much has already passed on. So getting the real truth, the real facts will never happen, I don't think. Coming this way, hopefully this light will work. So this room, we call this Emma's room. This is really good for light anomaly. A lot of times when you're in here, you'll get, it looks like a laser pointer. It'll be a blue light, a little blue ball of light, and then it'll be like 3, and then it'll be like 15, 20, and it explodes till the whole room is full of all these little blue dots. At first I thought, well, somebody's just doing it, but we're pretty high up. If this door is closed, it would have to come through the door. And through the back windows, we're at least 6 foot off the ground. They'd have to be on a ladder really up high to be able to get in. And how they could make it fill the whole room, I don't know. When you come in here, a lot of times you'll smell like tea rose perfume. I don't know if y'all ever...
Yeah.
Okay, you'll smell that. If you're laying on the bed or you sit in here long enough, you'll feel somebody usually like just kind of, it's a gentle, like they'll stroke your cheek or your back. The only aggressiveness in here usually, if the door is closed and you're just hanging out, you'll hear someone come down this hallway fast and hard and they'll try to open the door. But I don't know who that is or what that is. I used to have a doll. She's in a glass case in here now. She used to be in this room a lot, but a few years back there was a film crew coming through and their psychic came in and I was coming down the hall and he immediately goes, can we go in this room and can I do, can I go to this doll? And I'm like, okay, that's interesting about picking the doll. He's like, I just want to ask a couple questions. So I'm watching him. He turns on his recorder. He puts the recorder down and he's like, hi, my name is Tim. I just want to, sit and talk with you for a little while. Is that okay? And it's just a real, not even 5 minutes, I don't think. And I'm standing outside. So he's in there with the doll and he plays it back and I hear him say, hi, my name is Tim. Can we talk? And he gets a response that says, sit down. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is an A-B conversation. I'm out here, I'm not in this. But throughout the night, the doll became kind of the focal point. And at one point, she was asked, well, what do you really want? And she's like, I want Tim dead on the floor. And they had a sound engineer that was doing different frequency testing to see what kind of responses he could get. And then, according to them, he was like struck in the chest and he thought maybe he fell backwards like he was having a heart attack as this doll did all this. So they put her through a binding ceremony and we buried her for 30 days and then I dug her up and I brought her back and she's in a glass case.
So you not only have a haunted doll, you have a zombie haunted doll?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, people used to come in, this guy used to come all the time to the artisan markets and he would sit and talk to this doll for hours. Wow. And I'm like, okay, whatever makes you feel better. I've had this doll forever. She doesn't talk to me like that.
Does she have a name?
Abigail. And some of the psychics that would sit in this room, they would tell me that she could make their chair vibrate and that she would follow them. She was communicating with them. But I'm like, okay, everybody has a different energy and some things are attracted to some people and not others. But then after that, so once they put it on TV or their show, I'm like, okay, we're going to have to lock her up because just in case. So enjoy this room. Good night. This room, they can move this table, so they can shake the table. If you want to take stuff off and sit in here, you certainly can. Did y'all go? You went in the Psychomantium, right?
For a little bit, yeah.
That was really creepy.
This is my least favorite part of the whole house. So usually you can feel it shift, like it's giving me goosebumps right now. You feel the energy shift in here. The temperature is almost always different. That's Abigail. So she can still communicate with you. I just put her in there so people wouldn't mess with her too much.
So why is this your least favorite part of the house?
Just the energy. It's when I first, this is my scary story. When I first came to the property, I was going to use that closet, that space for storage. And my mom was living and she was sitting in here in a chair and I'm putting things in there and I got this, you know when somebody's watching you, you know, you can feel it, right? Something was in there with me. I could feel it above me, like it felt really dark and ugly. And I got out and I told my mom, and my mother's laughing at me. She's like, "You're crazy. It's an old house. It's probably a raccoon or a rat or something, you know." And she's just, "Go back in." And I'm like, "No, not going back in." So every day my mother harassed me about not going in there and finishing up. So I decided, all right, grow up, you know. So I grabbed the door handle and I jerk it open and I jumped in really fast and I look up, and when I looked up there was no black hole. There was a ceiling with a light fixture. You couldn't see into the attic at all. So I'm like, all right, this is no, I'm out. I'm never coming in here again. And then there was a woman author named Dosha, and she came through with a forensic psychic that worked with the military a lot, and she was writing all of her books. And so we're coming through just like we are, and we're walking in here, and I'm standing back here because I don't like that space. So he goes and he puts his hand on the doorknob. As soon as he touches the doorknob and starts to open it, all of the hair on his head, or on his arms, everything stands up like static. And he stops and he goes, "This is really a bad place and you probably shouldn't come in here." And I'm like, I already knew that. Thanks. You know? And so the lock is no longer on the door, so if you use it, you cannot, theoretically, you can't get locked in there. You know how to scribe. So the mirrors are set up so that you can set up an infinity reflection. I have gone in there.
That was someone whistling.
It was like a, and then I heard a quack. You hear that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was a clear whistle to me.
I'm turning the lights out so we're
Willow
not
was
quite
out
so
there.
easily
She's
seen.
gone now.
Huh?
So Willow was just there earlier and she's gone now. I wonder if something spooked her or called her.
Yeah, it was. Oh, there you go. Now we can really see. Yeah, that was like a clear whistle.
She's right there. She was in the bushes. That's weird.
It's definitely got a spooky ambiance in here.
Sometimes when you're in here, to me, you'll feel the room shift and you almost can hear it. It'll go like...
Your dog is chasing something down right now. Willow's going after something right now. Yeah, look. Oh, I wish you guys just saw that. Willow just went hunting. Willow was right here and just jolted straight down that way.
Really?
Yeah, like just went do right now.
Well, because that's
Look, here she is right now.
The whole interview, she was just laying there, and then she was in the bushes.
She's back.
She got hid, like scared me.
I wonder if she got a rabbit or something.
There she is right there in the corner, but she just chased something right now. We should put a body camera on the dog.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Seriously, yeah. I wonder what the dog's seeing. What the dog doing?
Really?
Really?
She's the only one.
Whoa, that was so weird.
What?
That vase, right in front of that vase, I saw a face for a split second, and then that was just. And that's why I had to look at it for a second. That was weird.
Which vase? The top
The
one?
top.
Bottom?
The top white one right there in the corner on the left. What?
Sometimes when you're out there, you'll see somebody look around the corner. You can see them like look out to see what you're doing.
So what's the theory then of like why this negative thing is in this area specifically?
Because I think that's a true portal. I think it's not something we created. The portal was already there. And it's kind of an open portal. I did an event here years ago for research scientists. It was hosted by the University of Kentucky. And they came because they wanted to debunk everything. And in the end, they told me, they talked about that was a negative portal and I should be careful there. But they were really cool about the fact that they can prove that there are negative energies and positive energies, and even in space there's negative and positive, and that people are sometimes just born purely negative and some people are just born purely negative, and it doesn't have anything to do with the theory of parenting and things like that.
Interesting. Like born with an evil soul,
Just
essentially.
evil, I like to say more aggressive, because evil's such a, people always want to go from evil to demonic, and it's not always that way.
Yeah.
It's just like in the living. Like if you're a jerk, if you're a really ugly, nasty person in life, you probably stay that ugly, nasty person in the afterlife.
Do you guys feel cool?
She's dying right now. I don't know if you know that. She's literally choking on her own breath right now, trying not to interrupt her shot.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what's happening?
She's literally like been trying to not breathe.
Okay, I'm okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Girl,
I don't know what.
don't die.
Figure it out.
Holy moly.
She was literally trying to be respectful and not ruin like your conversation, but she's literally like, I can't breathe.
Yeah, I was about to
That's
be like,
crazy. Yeah. That's so strange that you're having that.
We need water.
You're crying right now.
I know.
Girl,
You wanna-
seriously.
you Walk out.
Walk out. Take a break.
I was
trying to
Drink.
vibrate it out.
Lordy,
She was stuck.
you're dying here. Go.
Like, I just,
Holy moly.
A little hopeful, I don't know. It's like I do the SpongeBob thing.
So here's the light when you guys want to come in here, and you know how to do all the psychomantium and all that stuff. I was in there with somebody because I'm like, I'm not doing this by myself. And so Victor was sitting in the chair. Did you just hear the tapping? Or
What
was
was
that
that?
you?
wasn't me.
That
You heard it.
yeah,
And
it
I
came
heard
from
it.
like down here. Like it sounded like a dog almost. Like or am I?
It might have been the dog.
Well, the
Not
dog
Andrew's.
is not in here.
It was like a, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that guy's under the house now.
Oh my God! Don't say that.
Dude, chill.
He's under the house.
That freaks me out more than any demon. Just a guy just
The living is way more scary than the
Yeah.
deceased. There was another group here. So we were coming down the hallway and they were filming, and all of a sudden this hallway started to vibrate. Like, have you ever been in a house where there's like a spinning washer and the whole house is shaking to that? It was like that. It was shaking so hard that I had stained glass in the window and it was banging the glass. I had to stop and put my hands out, and they were like, stop filming, stop filming.
Really?
Yeah. I won't name names, but anyway, it was a very weird moment because that's never happened again, and it was so intense, and then it was cut. Are you okay?
I just had to drink something. And Jerry just went out to check again for that guy.
Yeah, it was a weird. That was just a weird. That was a weird thing.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you. Do you think that was like paranormal related or just something weird?
It definitely came out of nowhere. I don't know what it was.
'Cause that's
And it just got
interesting.
worse. And I was trying so hard to be quiet because you guys are filming, and it just got worse and worse. But came out, had a drink. I feel way better now. But
And
yeah,
You
it
shifted
came.
energy.
Yeah, it definitely came out of nowhere. Now I'm like sweating from being in there. But I don't know if that's just because it's hot or because I couldn't breathe or what. But that's freaky.
I mean, that is weird. With the
Didn't help.
negative energy in that area. Like, did you guys investigate down there last time?
Yeah.
That's where we spent a majority of our time because
Yeah,
it was just active the whole way through, so we never left.
And there's bad energy.
We did Jerry did 30 minutes alone in the forest, and then I did 30 minutes alone in the scrying room. That was the last time we were there. And then as soon as I ended, I came out here and the guys were doing something. We wrapped up. That was it. So that's where I ended my night last night. Was in the scrying room.
So do you think it remembers you maybe?
I hope not, but it is a really weird coincidence that right when you were talking about it is when I just all of a sudden like started coughing. So.
What do you take that? Do people have that reaction in that room?
In that room, a lot of times people will get nauseous, headaches, intense situations happen. More often, it's a woman, and I think some of that has to do with the fact that the masculine energy here was very controlling and very intense, and sometimes they tend to intimidate or become a little more abusive with women. Like, I've been doing dishes in the kitchen and I had on a dress, and this is a weird thing, but I'm doing the dishes and it felt like somebody took their hands, they were running them up the inside of my thighs.
Whoa.
It was so freaky and so inappropriate. And so,
Whoa, yeah.
but then I'm like, okay, just get a grip, like it's the air, it's whatever, right? So you explain it all away, but then the very next day, a friend of mine was in there wearing a little summer dress because it's hot. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden she's screaming and I'm like, what's going on? And the same thing happens to her. I'm like, so there's a lot of inappropriate touching stuff that goes on.
Yeah.
on this
That's
whole
unusual
property.
too. Like, I've worn dresses. I've never felt that before. So.
It's, yeah. I've gone into the kitchen because my doors, I have swinging doors. So I'll push the door to go in and the door will push back at me. And enough to make me, and I've been here over 30 years now. Push the door, they'll push it back, and then you feel the energy, like it'll make your hair stand up and give you goosebumps. And then I'm like, okay, that's really rude, and I need to get in the kitchen, and I'll push the door open and it'll go all the way.
No, so you have to just be just as aggressive back to
Yes,
it.
you have to. Sometimes it's like dealing with kids. You have to like set your boundaries and be really clear and really stern about it, and not be a smartass. Because I've been in the kitchen after a long event, and I have cast iron skillets and stuff hanging on this giant pot hanger, and I'll be like, "God, you guys are all in here. Why can't you just freaking help me pick up the mop? You know, like do something." And a cast iron skillet came off of this huge hook, comes off, swings up, and slams, just missing my foot. And I'm like, okay, if you don't like to do dishes, that's fine. You know, it's fine. Or my mother, she had been a really heavy smoker, and when my daughter Victoria was born, she was born very prematurely. In fact, I was only 24 weeks pregnant when she was born. And so when I finally got to bring, she was born in July, I didn't get to bring her home until December, Christmas, brought her home for one day, had to go back, didn't come back till in January. So they were like, you know, anybody smoking can't touch her, can't be around her. And my mom, for a while, was really offended by that. But then she finally decided, okay, I'm gonna quit smoking. So in my kitchen, I have this long stainless steel table where the sinks are, and my mother is sitting at the end of the table, and she's, God, I'm really tired, and I could really use a cigarette right now. And this was when people still smoked a lot, and we had glass ashtrays, and it was on a shelf. This glass ashtray flies off the shelf, goes across the room, and slams down right in front of her on the table.
Wow.
So sometimes you have to be careful, like, the things that you say, because if they're listening, you never know. Like, I've had really big guys come in and provoke, oh, you think you're so big and bad, you know, you want to hit somebody, why don't you hit me? And literally you will see a ball, a black mass, like it hits him in his solar plexus, takes him to his knees, and he ends up vomiting, having to crawl out those doors down there in that room.
What?
So you have to be careful. You have to be, I tell people, especially if they're just starting to do investigations, you have to be respectful of the dead. Don't, you know, you wouldn't get in somebody's face and say, oh, you think you're bad, you know, go ahead, hit me.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you would, but then you would anticipate getting hit. And so that's the kind of stuff that happens a lot.
Yeah.
You don't mess with
allowed to
something this
provoke
strong.
Like if you have been investigating a long time and like you feel like confident in doing that, are you allowed to?
If you want to deal with the consequences.
It would make my video better.
Just saying.
Yeah, all I say is be mindful that, you know, my grandson is here with me. There's other people that come in onto the property. So don't open a door to something that you want to leave behind. Take it with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Understood.
Well, you want to look at the other couple buildings fast?
You want to go one more room in here and
Sure,
then we'll go out? Okay.
Didn't know you were there. Snuck up on me. Jerry's the guy. How was your breaks?
So this room, again, we're moving stuff around a whole lot, but this was my mother's room. This is the room that she passed away in. So sometimes she will come through. If you saw Ghost Adventures, that was a pretty big minute because my mother had passed away in October and they were here in February. And they were really adamant about wanting to try to communicate. And I was like, my mom didn't really...
See the light flickered just then?
It's like, hi, Mom.
Oh.
So if she comes through, her name is Faye. And I was like, my mom didn't... And I was like, my mom didn't...
I was like, my mom didn't... I was like, my mom didn't...
But I have a traveler. I smell perfume.
I do too.
Did you wait? Is that not always in this room? Because it's really
Like
strong in
super
here.
floral.
Yeah, really strong.
No, and I didn't smell it when we first walked in, but now. I forgot
That's
what I was
crazy.
gonna say. Oh, there's a traveler that comes through. Her name is Lily. She likes, if you're in here, if you're wearing earrings, sometimes she'll flip the earring out of your ear.
Did that light?
Crazy.
What was that?
This light just flickered. This one
I
right
just
here.
saw that.
Yeah. And also, the dog is whimpering inside the house right now.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Willow's crying?
Willow.
just a little bit. A lot's happening right now.
Yeah, Willow keeps coming into this main room, whimpering, and then leaving. And
This camera's overheating.
And there was some. Anyway, Lily will come through a lot. Sometimes, when stuff is going on in here, a darker shadow will come into this corner. When that happens, usually whoever's talking will stop talking. I don't know who that is. I don't know where that comes from. I've never been able to identify it.
It's pretty freaky.
So
That smell's gone from where I am.
So it wasn't there when
I
you
can
walked
still
in.
kind of smell
I
it.
can smell a little bit of it, but not strong like it was.
No, it was.
It got really strong
got
for a
really
minute.
strong, and then that
flickered, and then when I talked about Lily, that flickered.
That was a really crazy sequence of events.
Yeah.
It's a wild series of things, yeah, all at once.
Oh my god.
I was about to freak out, dude. I was like, no way.
One of our break-ins one night, I heard piano music. It woke me up, right? But it sounded like it was far away. And I'm like, is somebody in the milk barn? We're going to go out there. And there's an old piano. And I go, is somebody in there playing the piano? So I'm trying to listen, like focus. Is it really, was I dreaming or is it happening? And then it stopped. And I'm like, okay, that was my imagination. Just get over it. Then I heard like another noise, like a shuffling or whatever. And the piano music started again, but loud. And I'm like, they're in the house playing the piano. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. Come down here, Phil comes down with a shotgun. There are 4 people in here, and they're playing the piano.
What?
Oh my
They had
god.
kicked open the doors, and yeah. So again, I'm telling you, it's the living.
People
It's
suck.
the
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god.
And you were just here sleeping.
Yeah, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. God. And I remember because it was a school night, and when we came down, some of them were teenagers, and so the mom and me comes out like, "What are you doing? We could have killed you because it's dark." I mean, he could have shot him. Just they could have moved their hand with a cell phone, and it could have been a whole different scenario. My son is in the summer kitchen there. So they're the only Phil and I and him and his girlfriend are the only ones on the property. Okay. So outside of you and whoever team you've got, if anyone else comes on the property, they have no right. 911 it if you need to.
Okay. Or sick Jerry.
Yeah.
I'd say the Jerry method.
I like the Jerry method too.
You could put a body cam on him, then send him in.
Yeah, I was there waiting for us. In there.
Y'all remember this space, right? Do you not want to go in? So in here.
This kind of smells like weed. Did you smell that?
I would know.
You smell it. I don't smell it. Oh wait, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll edit that out too.
So this is, as you know now, it's the photo studio, but usually in here, this is really good for EVP. There's a female that will come through, and she talks about, he hurt me. And then shortly after, a male will come through and say, I didn't mean to. She was just so beautiful. So I'm thinking he probably killed her. More of a crime of passion, I guess. But I don't know who they are. But they come through consistently, so I know they belong here somehow. Usually in here, if there are men and women, it will start to separate you, so that a woman will be in here alone. This side is more aggressive like that, much more touchy-feely, more inappropriate if it's going to happen. But the biggest thing is that typically you'll start to see the men will start to walk out and leave a woman by herself.
What was that? Did you hear that, Connor? Nobody made a noise over there? Did you hear that?
I heard...
It was literally like a...
Yeah, like a breathiness.
Dude, wait, you guys actually didn't do anything? That was like so loud, like right here.
Somebody going,
He's just watching now. Did you make a noise?
No.
did you breathe heavy?
That was him smoking.
Check your breathing. Are you breathing?
Wow, that was crazy. That was like so loud. Damn.
This is up right now, so it may be to your advantage, because normally a presence stands in that back corner. I think it's a man. Usually he's pretty strong, and he'll stay there as long as you don't say, hey, do you see, so you don't acknowledge. Once you acknowledge that you can see him, usually he up into the roof line. If you're watching, you may see the shadow come in, but hopefully it won't be enough for you to go.
Mm-hmm.
I heard like the same kind of breathing.
Yeah, it was like
in
over
the
here.
corner.
I think who's in here is Sebastian Ripstein. He was part of the first 10 children that were on the property. This was originally 1,000 acres, and it was supposed to be divided up. Each child was supposed to get 100 acres. But somehow, Mrs. Ripstein divorced her husband back in the 1800s, which was pretty rare. But in the end, she ends up with all the land, even though they were divorced.
Dang.
Sebastian and one of his brothers, she gets them committed, and they die in the asylum.
We're all accounted for. You
Yeah.
can see quite literally everyone. It
That
was
was like
there and then there.
Yeah.
Pretty good. It's freaking them the hell out.
I'll do it. I just don't have the camera.
I'm gonna just be here with you.
And you see, just like that, y'all are all walking out, leaving me in here.
Yeah, I'll stay with you.
Okay.
Because it's just because I feel like you guys need protections,
Thank
Just
you.
two of y'all in here now.
You see, we started to walk out, and that's why I just said it'll separate. It'll take the men out and leave a woman.
Ooh, interesting.
And I'm like, oh, y'all are all walking out.
Wait, so are you saying that we're more feminine than the other guys?
So sometimes she will come through. If you saw Ghost Adventures, I mean, that was a pretty big minute because my mother had passed away. So sometimes she will come through. If you saw Ghost Adventures, I mean, that was a pretty
Did we accidentally
big
repeat this
minute
bit?
because my mother had passed away.
Hey.
No,
I'll take that.
I'm saying that you're being more protective and alert.
True though, actually.
Thank you.
Everyone was getting lured out.
Yeah.
Like even like we
They
were
just
about to like
abandoned
go.
us,
Right. they
Yeah.
just-
Wow.
and y'all started to go, and I'm like, wait, everybody, like,
Yeah.
see, it's happening.
How many people in total have like passed on this property? Have we gone over?
I have no idea.
Are there
They're
any
literally
ones we haven't
hundreds.
talked about?
Well, I mean, there's Stephen Jett, the Texican we know about. There's Emma. There are 80 Mexican soldiers. There's a woman, and I'm guessing a man that died. I know there were children that were born here and died here. That's not even taking into consideration Indians.
Right.
So I'm saying probably hundreds of people have died here.
Probably
Not
very
everybody's
easily.
documented, so it's hard to say.
And the attorney, he actually ended his life in the main house.
Depends on who you ask. So if you read the newspaper article, it says that he had married his secretary, he had remarried, and they lived in another house on the other side of the creek. And so when he dies, in her interview for the newspaper, she doesn't question his whereabouts until he doesn't come down for breakfast at 9 in the morning.
This is insane.
I know.
What the heck?
Hopefully those cameras are picking sensitive enough to get the noises.
It's so loud.
In the house that they were living in at that time was only a single-story house. But he didn't come down for breakfast, so she sends the butler up, and he finds him tied to a bedpost hung by a necktie. And Park was a big guy. He probably weighed 280 maybe 300. He was a big guy. So that means he just sat down to die. But then other people who were around at the time said no, he died here in a shower. He was tied, his necktie was tied into a shower. But the showers, if y'all look in there, if there's any, there's not many downstairs, but I'm only 5'2", and they literally hit me in the head. So see, even there, he would have had to like just
sit down
sit
or
down,
get down or somehow,
not
right?
get down,
Yeah.
because he probably would have broken the pipes, I would think. So, and he was at the height of his political career when that happened. So
Would there have been motivation for someone to take him out?
of course, he was a very powerful attorney at the time and had done some interesting cases. In some things I probably don't even know what all he did. But he was famous for taking, he did a lot of condemnation law. And so he was famous for trying to get his cases into small town courts. And he'd roll up his sleeves and be very theatrical, very Hollywood to win his cases.
What's condemnation law?
When they're going to take properties, like they condemn your property for eminent domain,
yeah.
things like that. So he did a lot of that stuff to help people get more for their property. At the same time, that made him more money too. And some rules in the legal realm were created because of some of the colorful things that he did. So, you know, they were very prominent people. He was even King Antonio one year, which is a big thing during Fiesta. Rumor had it, you know, Jolene was possibly having an affair with Johnny Weissmuller. Johnny Weissmuller back then was the real Tarzan. He was an Olympic champion.
Gotcha.
So, but you know, it's all stories. There's nothing that I can find that's
Got yourself a
factual
big man
to represent anything. If you look at their death certificates, Porter Loring, there's a lot of handwritten notes from the coroner / doctor. So, who knows?
There's been a ton of noises
there's
in here too. This whole time.
So,
Guess we'll definitely come back here.
Yeah, it's very active here. How's it going on there?
Yeah, what happened?
I think Connor's dead, but
Connor's dead.
he went to investigate the noise. He hasn't come back. It's been about 10 minutes.
Okay, what about your wife?
Oh, she's right there. She watched him die.
Oh, wow.
you'll live a knife.
Yeah, this room's creepy, man.
Creepy, dude.
I remember
Your
hearing
boy's
noises in here
wife
the last
in
time.
the bare house with a knife. And
I mean, that
the
was
victim
like
Connor.
someone slamming a door. That wasn't just wind.
Yeah.
Wait, that's moving.
Oh god, that's
Way
scary.
over there looks like a door was moving. You see, like past here, you see that white thing, the little fireflies.
Yeah.
Just past
Yeah.
the fireflies. There's a door that opened way back there.
Well, whatever it is, I'm scared.
I'm excited.
I'm scared. I'm moving past it. See it? See it moving?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
He's moving.
Have to go investigate. Ooh, that thing is loud.
That has to be the creepiest sound I've ever heard. This huge, heavy barn door. Hello? Oh,
Oh, we're going back.
Yeah, that's... What
it's
in
like
the
a
world's
typical
happening?
haunted house.
What is happening, dude?
I found it.
What?
It's this huge barn door over here. It's a huge heavy metal door, but it's like just eerily creaking and then it's slamming shut. Yeah, I didn't like it.
There is
Don't like
part
one bit.
behind. That's where the forest
Sure.
was.
Yeah.
Stop leaving me in there, you guys. So, out here, this is where I think Stephen Jett was killed. I think he was killed in this wooded area along the creek line. There's a wooded space back there. I call that the Watchers area. You will feel like you want to go in there, but no one ever really does. They never go into the woods. You're welcome to go back up in there if you want to, but you'll feel like you can feel them watching you. You can feel the energy.
The Watchers.
I call them the Watchers because that's what it feels like. They're just watching you. They're just waiting. It's not a terrifying thing, but it's a weird vibe that you get.
It's a terrifying name.
The Watchers.
That is a creepy name. I don't know if I like
Everywhere,
that.
just...
Yeah, you
Yeah.
feel like their eyes, that you can feel them watching you. I don't know, what else would you call them? The spy zone? I don't know.
The spy. I like that too.
I
The
call
forest
them the Watchers.
eyes.
Can I ask a weird question? Does anyone ever get sticky here?
Sticky?
Yeah, sticky.
What?
My hands are really sticky and my hat is really sticky.
Ooh, like,
Touch my hat. Like, touch my hat though.
I say keep that.
Oh yeah.
It's-
Ew.
It's so weird. I don't know. I wear this hat every day and have for like probably 2 years now. My hat's sticky. My hands are sticky. Huh?
Is it sticky
yeah.
because
But
you've
touch
worn
the
that
hat.
every day?
No.
oh yeah, did you like,
No.
Something
Don't
tacky?
ask that. That's
No.
inappropriate.
I'm like,
Jesus.
I'm like,
Yeah, you guys want to touch my hat?
I'm okay.
my hat.
Your wife is right there. I'm good.
No, it's super weird. I noticed.
Fall for that.
No, I just been noticing my little hands have been getting sticky.
Little hands.
Oh, you can even hear it.
Yeah, it's so weird.
I don't like that sound.
Ugh.
That is odd.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tacky, yeah.
Trust me, I wear this hat in all the different countries and haunted places we go. First time I've ever felt anything, but it didn't start like this. I just noticed it.
So I was just like, oh, you've been slimed.
Been slimed.
Nickelodeon.
Are the watchers
Slime me.
making Elton's hat sticky?
Yeah, what were they watching?
Yeah, what?
That's why they call it the milk barn.
The sticky
Where's
icky.
the area?
Just,
Like this?
yeah. So, all back in there is wooded.
Ooh.
So you don't feel like anybody's watching you right now?
No, I can get that vibe. It's almost like a goosebumps on your
Yeah.
skin kind of vibe.
Just flame your light out there and see if you see any eyes.
Uh-huh.
Pitch black out there. Not a fan. Well,
Uh-huh. Right when I turn towards it.
So anyway, you're welcome to go in there if you like, but not me. I will watch you from over here.
There you go.
Well, I mean, are we good for the tour?
I think so, unless there's anything else you want to know about.
I guess we always ask people the same question at the end of our interviews.
Should I already know the answer to this?
No. Do you consider this property to be haunted?
Oh, absolutely. It's absolutely haunted. There's some really cool things you can do if you're doing EVP and you're having a good communication. If you know, like the guys, whoever's in your trailer out there, you can send messages back and forth. We've sent messages from here to California within minutes and get
Really?
responses. Mhm.
From the spirit?
No, it's really cool. You can ask a question, or you can say, I just bit into a lemon, and you're visualizing and picturing what it smells like and what it tastes like, and I want you to take this to Daryl, who's in LA at this place, and within minutes you can call Daryl, and Daryl will give you what it was what message you just sent.
Wow.
You gotta try that.
It's a really cool thing. I think this property, I always refer to this property as an old phone switchboard. Like there's operators plugging in, and I think it's because we have so much activity and so many people have come here, and the spirit realm vibrating up here, they know. So like, hey, if you want to talk to somebody or you want somebody to listen to you, plug in here. And so I think that's part of it. So
I think there's something beyond the historical elements that has made this place such a paranormal hotspot. Like obviously you have all the wars and the battles, but is there something beyond that, like
prehistory,
like ley lines or like anything along those lines that you think contribute?
Well, I think we're in the middle of a huge EMF pocket. So you have Walsham Creek, you have Salado Creek, you have railroad tracks, you have radio towers, you have the military base. There's water underneath us. There's tunnels and channels where the aquifer is all underneath us. We're on limestone, so we're in this massive portal, for lack of a better word. We're in this massive place where a lot of energy swirls. And then you plug in the fact that we're paying attention, we're listening, and we're not taking it as a joke. We're saying we want to talk to you, we'll listen to you. I think that all plays into it. And we just happen to have the perfect location, and I think that happens with a lot of places that get activity that are not necessarily anchored to that property. It's because of the EMF, it's because of where they're situated in a community. So I think that's part of it too. Because people come here from all over and they can communicate with their loved ones, and it's like them plugging in. They can talk. I know that sounds kind of
No, that was a really
random.
beautiful answer. Like, really well articulated.
I think the other thing that's kind of cool here, having talked to Jolene or when we talked to Sophie, is that, everyone wants to talk about, oh, well, spirits are stuck. They're stuck there. Why are they stuck there? If you believe in heaven and hell and all of that, for me, hell would be if I had to be in a boat fishing, which for some people that would be like absolute heaven. And if I had to catch fish and take that fish off the line, off the hook, that would be absolute hell for me. Absolute hell. So I think that we probably have a lot to do with what is our heaven. So Sophie, who actually passed away here as an elderly woman, she comes through most often as a child. But when she was a child, she had the run of this place. She was the little princess. Jolene, when we talk to her, and she will say, I'm not stuck. I'm happy here. This is my home. So I think people have to take that into consideration when you're in these haunted locations talking about people being stuck or being demonic or being evil or whatever. You have to take into consideration, if you can find out, the history of the people and what would be heaven and what would be hell and what were they like in their living time. Random.
No, that was really good. You see, that's why I asked the question, because you get some really deep, kind of introspective answers sometimes.
What would your hell be?
A room full of spiders. What's your hell?
No.
Your video's on repeat. No.
All of your videos getting demonetized.
Pow! There goes another musket shot.
Yellow dollar sign, yellow dollar sign, yellow dollar sign, yellow dollar sign.
Almost part of the hairs.
YouTube
Every
purgatory.
video is a 10 out of 10.
Nothing but unskippable ads. Oh my god, that is my channel right now. 10 out of 10 every video.
Or his video, he's getting IOUs.
Mm-hmm. You have to pay YouTube to upload your videos now.
Y'all are mean.
Hey, we're in the same boat.
We're suffering together.
Yeah, we are alike in this matter.
All right. Well, I think we're good.
All right, everybody. So it's about a little after 10. Tonight you are going to see a lot of sweat. I am incredibly sweaty already, and we haven't even begun. So you gotta love that. We're hearing some noises in there.
Sweating, our faces are sweating.
Remember who might be inside the house.
Sweating.
Honor, my boy.
I'm
How are
outside
you
the
doing?
nuts
house.
are sweating.
Very
Wait,
sweaty.
I don't have
Got
nuts.
nice Texas
have to work on
weather,
that.
humid, hot, and no AC inside.
You other sweaty boy,
We're in for a
here, let me mop your
The
face.
spirits are ready for
The restless
us, bro.
spirits.
You want to go see who'll answer the door?
Is it your shirt that's making you sweat? She can't help me, yes? Okay, that's pretty good.
Oh my god, look at these faces.
Wow.
Da-da-da-da.
That was quick.
Alright,
That
y'all
was
can
quick.
close the door.
I like the intro. Well, that was good for the trailer right there.
Hello and welcome.
Well, guys,
What's up?
Thank
how's
you
it
for coming
going?
over
It's going pretty well.
tonight.
So, what brings y'all down to Texas?
Honestly, it was you.
Came to see you.
We were in
Oh, you
Arizona.
big lovable teddy
and I was
bear.
like,
We
"You
couldn't
guys
say
free?"
no.
You're like, we're free. And I was like, we'll drive 18 hours right now. And
Like,
here we
do you know
are.
a place that's really hot that we could hang out all night in?
There's
we
this
are.
musky old mansion that I
People
know
showing up
of.
to the
This
house.
manor.
Yeah.
It's just-
Perfect.
Yeah.
Low security, no air conditioning. I'm in.
Possibly a stranger lurking on the property and might even try to kill us or get himself killed. Oh,
His
joy.
first ghost hunt ever.
Yep.
I think your first.
Also my first
Your
ghost
first
hunt
ghost
ever.
hunt ever
Yeah.
was
Really?
right
That's
here.
crazy.
It was here.
Yep, it was genuinely here. It was the very first time. Locked her alone, sent him alone. He came back crying. She came back speaking different languages. We had some really cool stuff. So we're excited to be
Fun.
back. It was fun.
This is my first time here.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I've never been here before. On edge, honestly. I mean, just doing the interview.
I don't know swivel
yeah.
because this place is whack.
My favorite.
We'll take this investigation real slow.
Not sure what's his worse,
Okay,
the
we will
ghosts
finish
and the
until I'm
random
done counting
people
to
on
10.
the
Oh,
property.
Bro, we aren't even inside the door yet. Holy shit.
You're gonna have to ask permission to enter. You want to enter, huh?
Oh God. Oh God.
So I'm married now. This is the closest I get to any action.
Damn.
Just basically admitted in front of your wife that you're neutered. Ow.
So,
Damn.
you guys who were here, what was the standout thing that happened to each of you when you were here before? Like, if there's one thing that happened that you were like, damn, that was pretty cool.
The chandelier was memorable for me. The flickering of the chandelier. It was when we first started too. So I've been keeping an eye on it.
Mine was probably the forest. I was sent to the forest by myself, and that was when I had a genuine connection to a spirit that I never thought I would be open to or experience, and that one put me to tear. It was very powerful. Yeah.
Who do you think it was?
It was a girl that got murdered by a boyfriend, which sounds like that, right? Yeah. So when she mentioned that today, I was just like, oh my God, why did I not link that together?
That's crazy.
It could have been. Yeah, but that was what I got on Ovulus and Spirit Box. Yeah, there was a moment where I felt she pretty much I almost embodied her emotions, and I felt that heaviness of satin and heavy painish feeling, aching, you know? Yeah.
And for your first time, that's pretty crazy, man.
I was freaking out. It was almost like, again, right, in the spiritual and then in real life, just that both end for me was a little overwhelming at first. Yeah, it took some time to dissect that feeling. Yeah.
Well, maybe we can talk to her.
I'm actually excited. Now that I have experience, I feel like I want to go back and actually connect with her again and see if she remembers me or where that feeling left off. Yeah, I felt like I ended on a note where it was I freaked out, so I kind of ran away, thanked her real quick and ran away. You know, I felt like it didn't end on a good note. Yeah.
That's pretty fair though for your first time. I'd be pretty freaked out too.
Elton?
Yeah, I feel like this is one of those houses where what you put into it is what you get back out. And I feel like even when we were here, we were, not to say we were unserious, but we didn't understand how far being serious can get you when we were here. So we were having a conversation, but there's always that part in the back of your head that's well, are we really? So I think my goal tonight would be when we have these conversations, they are as authentic as I am talking to you.
Yeah.
And I think with that intensity and that emotion, we'll get something significant out of this. I really feel like a very in-depth, enlightening conversation is a possibility here as opposed to some of the other places you might go where it's you get a knock.
Fair.
Yeah. But I think here you can actually get real answers from people.
What are you guys hoping to get tonight?
I don't know. I mean, it's my first time being here, so I don't really know what to expect, but I was having a pretty weird feeling in the first room that I went into where the doll used to be. So maybe check that room out, see if we can talk to any spirits in there. Really curious as to what kind of evidence we'll get from this place.
My only thing would be, like Ginger, we had those chandelier lights flickering, and that was my first time ever seeing that. I think I've only seen it once, maybe twice, but I definitely want to see if we can get that again tonight, because I love physical stuff like that, you know?
Yes.
Lights flickering.
Something actually happening, and it doesn't happen all the time.
I just get some joy out of seeing that.
It just helps back what you're seeing or getting from other stuff.
There's a vibe here, though, you know? Really, even during the tour, it's it feels almost nauseating and a little dizzying in some of these areas, and it doesn't exactly make sense with some of the history, but...
One thing she didn't mention is that she was one of the first people, publicly to acknowledge that my house is haunted. Way before that was normal. It was almost especially in Texas, it was kind of the anti-norm. So she's been doing this and having this house open to people for more than 40 years now of constant communication. So there's no way that's not relevant to how active this place is.
Right.
Yeah.
So she welcomes it. She I don't know, encourages it for sure. Even when I was can we provoke? She's as you want. I was I want. So
Yeah.
We're going to.
okay, well, you guys ready to come inside my big entrance?
Yes.
It sounds like that.
No.
What's that?
Dude, honestly, Ghost Hunting the Musical, I'm about it. Where are all the girls? Where are all the girls?
That's the next business adventure.
Okay.
Oh!
Complicated.
Yo.
How does this work? Actually, I don't know how this one works.
What?
Really?
I don't have this. I've never used this one before.
Yeah, this is a EMF bell.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's fun.
Whoa.
That's cool.
Interesting. You guys never used one?
Order
No.
up.
Bell.
No, everything that
Got
you
it.
have in front of us, I have. I've used the lantern once before, but never had it go off. And then the other two, I don't even know what they are.
So, we have the dead bell, which is an EMF bell. Then the other device is the Epic box. So it's like a yes/no device. And then that's a REM pod lantern. I don't even know if we've used that in a video. Have we?
The yes no, is that the one that you've used that actually says
Yes.
yes? Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So we've got some really cool stuff with it before, like really.
Never used these before.
Shit.
Whoa.
That
Wow.
was my first time.
How'd it feel?
This is like the house of firsts.
Yeah.
First ghost hunt?
Mm-hmm.
First bell?
Oh, you're
Yep,
right.
like that.
I guess let's just start out. To anybody who's here in Victoria's Black Swan Inn, if you remember all of us, just to reintroduce ourselves, I'm Colin.
I am Elton.
I'm Ginger.
I'm Jerry.
It just flickered. I'm not even kidding. Like 1,000,000%. I was like, for some reason, I'm gonna look at this lamp right now, and as you said, Ginger, it flickered.
Really?
I swear on my life, I was like, I'm gonna look at this as we're introducing ourselves. It flickered on your name.
I'm Ginger.
I'm Jerry.
It just flickered. I'm not even kidding.
I'm Ginger.
I'm Jerry.
It just flickered. I'm not even kidding.
I'm Ginger.
I'm Jerry.
It just flickered. I'm not even kidding.
Lex Ginger?
Thanks for flickering for us. We're excited about the chandelier flickering. Can you do it again?
That was crazy. It was
Maybe we should.
20% brightness up and then back down to this.
Whoa, cool. Go, Jerry, go.
Well, it's interesting too because remember, you were getting like choked in the other room
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah, I still feel it too. I keep clearing my throat like that.
The only female here now.
True.
Don't forget about Jerry.
Hey.
No, he's just a pussy.
Oh, you're gonna let him say
Wow.
What am I supposed to say? there's like 2 footages of me today of me freaking out. I could not defend myself at this point.
At least you're self-aware, you know, that's the first step.
Oh, yay.
And I'm Connor.
I guess my first question is if there's somebody here, can you make some sort of a noise, knock on something, flicker the light, touch the bell, just do anything?
What?
Thank you.
Did I hear a knock?
A moment before that, there was like a...
I heard
I
that.
heard that, yeah.
Almost like either the glass or the statue.
Wow.
Okay, what we usually do too is, okay, so now that you're here, if you are a man, can you tap the bell once? And if you're a woman, can you tap the bell twice? I think you know how to use it.
If you're something else, non-human.
Okay.
I don't know if I like that.
Yeah.
I do. I like it a lot.
Did you hear it? There's a knock just then too.
Are you evil? Expose.
What, at the same time?
Yeah.
Expose evil? Or like, wait. No, I guess she said that there's like weird like sex almost stuff that happens here.
Yeah, there's the one she said that she felt it slight
Yeah.
inappropriate.
Yeah, inappropriate.
Almost like
Inappropriate.
inappropriate towards women. There's a dominant male presence, I think is what she was, dominant male energy, she was saying.
I'm doing the dishes and it felt like somebody took their hands, they were running them up the inside of my thighs.
Whoa.
It was so freaky and so inappropriate. And so, but then I'm like, okay, just get a grip, you know, like it's the air, it's whatever, right? So you explain it all away. But then the very next day, a friend of mine was in there wearing a little summer dress because it's hot. all of a sudden she's screaming, and I'm like, what's going on? And the same thing happens to her. I'm like, so there's a lot of inappropriate touching stuff that goes on.
Yeah.
On this
That's
whole
unusual
property.
too. Like, I've worn dresses. I've never felt that before. So.
It's, yeah.
Are you saying you want to expose yourself?
What kind of exposed to? Naughty, naughty.
You guys feeling cold?
A little bit.
I actually.
It's supposed to be
it's
hot
on
here.
my legs right now.
Ghost.
Ghost?
What?
Whoa.
They're like, duh.
It's a tingly sensation.
Yeah, it's on my
like
legs right now.
Mine's on my arm.
It did cool down significantly.
I know, it's weird because I'm not sweating
Yeah.
anymore.
And the door closed too, so the breeze is gone. That was here before.
And it doesn't feel like a breeze at all. The air feels very still in here, but it is like not as cold or not as hot.
Yeah, there's no curtains moving.
No.
Playing an IMAX theater
Watching
intro?
videos?
Are
you bored?
Dude, what movie preview did you just Bro goes 8
Seriously,
seconds on an answer.
this board,
And he was like, let me watch the intro to
we're
a
just gonna
Avengers
play a
movie.
video here.
What Dolby Theater did we
You guys
just
are
enter?
so bored. You're gonna watch YouTube.
Dude, what the What the
Come on,
actual
I'm just gonna watch my VTubers.
So this is an app that I was turned on to by
Yeah, it's called Netflix.
this dude when I was in Indiana a couple of weeks showed it to me, and it's developed by another paranormal guy, but it uses voice recording and AI to. What was that? Was that you guys?
No?
Dark.
Dark.
Do you hear something?
Yeah, I heard, when he reacted, I heard the same thing.
Like a crack?
Yeah, like a little crack. Yeah.
If you're somewhere else in the house, can you come into this room with us? We're not afraid of you. We're friendly. We just want to talk and hang out.
You're here.
Thanks for being here.
That is insanely responsive.
I know.
That's cool.
It's weird the yes or no hasn't gone off. Like we'll have videos where it's like the entire time yes, no, yes.
Like so much so that we're only asking yes or no questions
Wow.
the whole night.
That's cool.
And there's no like sensitivity on it, so it's just the same every time you use it.
Wow.
Okay.
But this app's sick because it's like AI mixed with voice, so we can ask some questions to.
That's cool.
Say that again.
Destroy.
Exposed. Ghost.
Destroy.
Dark destroy, right?
Are you saying you want to destroy something or hurt someone?
Yes. The last room is waiting.
Or do you think that we're here to destroy something?
Is that you that made that knocking noise earlier?
Shuffling around back there.
We can hear you. Do you want to come closer to us?
I don't know. I'm a little shy.
Are there more than one of you here right now?
Do you want to know where we're from?
What are you using?
What are you? Oh, yeah.
Oh shit!
Most of us are from California.
I'm from Texas.
Gave advice.
I live in Houston, but from South Dakota. I know I'm not a real Texan.
Yes.
Real Texan. Yes.
The ghost is
You're roasting
Yes.
me, man. God.
Yo, even the ghosts are
This is a
pointed to
hidden
attack
grave.
tonight.
Harbor.
Or like the creek, like water. The grave for all the bodies.
Ooh.
Oh, might be onto
what's
something
interesting
there.
is that yes was responding to your question. Are there more than one of you here right now?
Oh, that took that.
Oh, I
Oh,
know.
wow.
Quilt.
Quilt's like a blanket, yeah.
Quilt, like on the bed in there.
That's a cool app.
It is
Yeah, that's really cool.
darkness.
Yeah.
And I just said dark.
No darkness, my old friend.
Wheat.
Wheat.
Feels wheat.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you want it to be darker in here, feel free to turn the lights off. We know you made them flicker earlier.
Shaved.
Shaved?
Like ashamed.
Oh.
Shame.
Shame. Ping. Shame.
Can you tell us your name?
That's the first time we ever do double.
Kind.
Kind. So would that mean kind woman then? Because of what I said at the beginning.
I hope
Okay.
they're nice.
Don't leave me.
Don't leave.
Notes like a piano note.
It's a woman. Don't leave me. Are you pregnant?
Garden.
Garden.
Yeah, we got wheat earlier.
And like the bodies.
Yeah.
Would that area where you talked to that woman qualify as a garden?
Kind of garden. And
Kind
there's
of
flowers
like
there.
forest gardening area.
I am evil.
Oh.
Thanks for letting us know. Time to go, folks.
Very
Very
upfront.
So much for the kind woman.
Was something done to you that made you harbor resentment?
Wait.
That thing's going off like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's like every
It's been
15
going
seconds.
Back and forth between two seats.
Towards. Did you used to live in this house?
Fatal.
What? And you just asked?
Fatal. Yeah, it said wait, and then it answered and said fatal.
Yeah, well, a woman is supposed to be in this room. What's her name? Jolene.
Jolene, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this Jolene? Can you ring that bell?
Pushed.
Push! Oh!
Wow!
Holy shit!
Carpet.
Pushed and fell. I mean,
Can you see that?
Oh!
Yes! Dude, this is the first time this went off. Oh my god.
Dude, that's crazy.
That was so cool.
yeah, pushed, crawled away, died on the carpet.
So we're talking to Jolene then. What is your name?
Throat.
Throat? Oh, throat!
Her.
Her throat? Dude. That's kind of crazy. Oh, I got chills from that, dude.
And pulled hair.
Pulled hair?
This all sounds very similar to got pushed down the
Yeah.
stairs, probably crawled her way. They said she died
Pulled
from
her
medicine,
hair.
but what if she just got
Murdered.
suffocated,
Yeah.
got strangled, and then, right, pulling hair, what else are you gonna do?
Revoked.
Whoa, that thing is cool.
Dude, that. Oh.
Everything you said lines up.
And I'm not sweating at all anymore.
Yeah,
It's
that's
so
very
weird.
chilly, fam.
Don't touch.
Don't touch.
Are you here right now? I reached out. For no reason. I don't know. My mind just told me to do this.
Dude, is it happening right now?
Very.
Barry.
Is this happening right now?
Like, don't touch
we're almost getting it
50.
in the order in which it happened, right?
Yeah.
Stairs, pushed, carpet, and then you have like throat, her,
Mm-hmm.
like the choking thing.
Don't
touch the body.
Yeah.
Heat.
Don't touch the body. Let's bury her. And then now it's like it's too hot to bury her. Let's wait till it's night. Like, it's almost like, are we literally? It almost feels like we're
Like
hearing
it's
the
like-
residual
Seriously.
murder happen right now.
Yeah.
And heat right after I'm saying that it's not hot anymore.
Yeah.
They were family.
Yeah.
But also remember, there's contention over how she died.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What if it was the family?
Family sensitivity,
What if
like
it was a family that
there's
killed
yeah,
them?
there's
what
we're
I'm
literally
thinking.
family and sensitivity.
Holy shit.
Loss.
By the stairs.
I heard those two.
Yeah.
Like we have loss in the family. We have to be careful about this. Don't touch her. Like even heat could be like, we're gonna catch heat for this.
LMAO.
Okay. Okay, I just solved the mystery. I just solved the mystery. Okay. Next you're gonna capture an apparition just flossing.
Imagine they were just pranking you the whole time. Ha, just kidding.
Many weapons, many weapons.
Got you. I'm evil.
I'm the evil darkness.
They had you
What
going for so
want, right?
long, huh?
Wow, I finally take an investigation super serious and you just disrespect me like that. LOL to you too. Oh, I'm not going away. You're stuck with me now, bitch.
It said go away.
Yeah, it said go away.
It really
No.
feels like there's like a darker thing and the woman.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree.
What's your name?
Thinking.
Will
Who did you murder? Did you?
Not relative.
Not
Not
relative.
relative.
So someone killed her that wasn't related?
We're not relative
It's
to.
like the name's not like a
Yeah.
relative matter to speak on.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
I think it matters. I think the name matters.
Magnet.
Why were you murdered?
Cells.
It's a very peaceful ring.
What's that?
Oh.
Grass.
You hear someone like
Yeah.
yelling?
Yes.
Lights just flickered.
I hear yelling.
Me too. Relation.
What was that?
Down.
It is like we're like
What is that yelling outside?
Astral.
I know, like, should we check on it?
Oh my god, why were you murdered? Betrayal.
Oh, what?
Who did you betray?
So much
Or
going
did
on right
someone
now.
betray
The yelling
you?
outside and everything else. Holy moly.
My auntie?
As in my aunts. Yes.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Straight.
Oh! What the fuck is that? Yo.
That's so cool.
That's crazy, bro.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
I'm so curious about this.
Me too.
Yo, what the fuck? Bro, I got
Should we go look
goosebumps.
at the yelling?
It's just, it's when
Many
I said
died
yes,
here.
betrayed again.
Betrayed
Betrayed
again?
them. Yeah.
So betrayal then betrayed.
Yeah.
Details.
I mean, yeah,
And-
no one really knows what happened.
No.
Like, sure, Auntie's like, hey, I need you to do like a huge family cover up.
I mean, that's like really clearly. Like,
Months.
yes.
It is the most known notorious murder in the house.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, confirmed. That's it right there.
Cage.
I'm so freaked out.
Holy cow.
I swear I'm hearing people talking. I don't know if it's like outside, far away.
Yeah. But we're on 40 acres
Yeah.
of land right now. There's no streets, there's no public areas around here.
House.
House. You just
It
said
just
the
it
most
literally said
notorious
house
one.
right now, and it also said cage. The house
You
is a
want to
cage.
Tell us what happened.
Yes.
I'm getting a weird feeling.
Gale.
Gail?
G-A-I-L, like the name.
That's really weird because I have an aunt named Gail.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think that's related, but
She said it's a switchboard.
that's strange.
Is your auntie alive?
Yeah, she's alive. But what are the odds? You say she's tapped in?
She's tapped in. Yes! It loves trolling us.
It thinks you're funny.
Tapped in.
Well, it also just called you a horse boy.
Horse boy?
It literally just said horse boy.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Do you see that flicker?
Yep, that was a big flicker.
Bitter.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you see it on all the footage.
Oh.
Do you see that?
Wow.
Can you
That's
flicker that
kinda
one more time, please? We just saw you do it.
What does it love?
Bath.
That.
Shit, I can use one now.
Was your aunt bitter because of your success?
Mattress.
Mattress.
Quilt and mattress.
Why are you smiling like that, dude?
Because I know that you're zoomed in.
Damn it!
I saw the look on your face and you're like...
I'm like, what connection did we just have that you knew to do that?
Okay, right before you said that, did anyone hear that really loud bang?
Crack?
I've been
I
hearing
heard a
it
crack.
non-stop.
I heard like a literal
Where?
from over there.
Which is also where the
Detention.
quilt and the mattress are.
That's true.
In the
And
bedroom.
that doll.
And it says mattress pride detention. So if it's like the house is its cage, and then mattress and detention, it's being held in there.
And
Do
she-
you want someone to go lay on the mattress with you?
Ground.
The heck? Some very weird phrasing.
Do you want Ginger to go lay on that mattress with you?
I'll allow it.
Sex.
Lordy.
No way!
Whoa.
That's crazy! Bro!
Yo.
I'm
By your side. Oh, lordy.
Yo, that is
Stick.
insane!
Yo.
Stick.
This ghost
Stick
thinks
by
he's
your
got some
side.
riz
Stick.
here. Holy
Bro,
moly.
that is crazy. And like, you're getting choked in the other room too? Like, that's
Jeez.
so wild,
Why does this
bro.
always happen to you? Every location we go to, the ghosts want to fuck you.
Breakfast.
It'll make you
Well,
breakfast
you
in the
know,
morning.
cute lady, haven't been
in bed.
around for a while. Getting the spirits
Right
up.
after Ellen said yes.
Go ahead, I'll allow it.
That's actually crazy.
Are you trying to have sex
Ghosts
with
are
my
a bunch
wife?
of horn dogs
Do
around
you
here.
want
They've been
one
alone
of the
too
men
long.
to go in the bed with you?
I'll do it.
Perfect time.
What?
Do you want Elton and Ginger?
Sounds like a
Oh
perfect time.
my.
Ginger, let's do it for the
Moi,
evidence.
non, non, j'ai
It's been a
trois.
while, so let's go.
Yo, this is straight up a perverted ghost.
Dude,
Like,
every
we
time,
talked about it at the
every time we
beginning.
investigate, right? Ancient ran in. It was real pervy.
It was.
Rejected me.
Yeah, get
We
rejected,
didn't
punk.
look. I'm open to it. Okay, we've never done that. We've never had another partner. Tell me a little bit about yourself first.
I have many regrets.
Okay.
Not having someone in the afterlife is
I was
one.
ordered.
Okay, you were ordered.
Ordered.
Do you want me to order you around? Is that what you're saying?
Shit, Elton really wants some ghost eyes.
Yeah, he really does.
Really feeling up.
He's getting serious about to come inside, baby.
Ring the bell if you want us to tell you what to do in the bedroom.
I saw a light outside. I swear to God, no
Like
one
a-
was looking over there.
Like a flashlight or like a.
Stab.
It was like a
Lightning.
straight up like orb that just went by the window. I'm not kidding either.
Curious. Can I
Yeah.
go?
It looked like a fucking like flashlight or something. Bro, that's nuts. That wouldn't be a car though. I swear to God, it went like straight across right here.
Did it look like it was on the porch or the lawn?
No, it was like up here. Like
Right
a
here.
blue, it looked like a blue, like little fucking something.
Didn't she talk about blue lights?
Did she?
I'll do it.
Shit. She talked about a blue light that would glow. Where was it though? She talked about a blue light that would like go into a room and fill it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Was that here?
Yeah, the blue light was the other room, the one that he walked into.
Yo, that's actually crazy.
That's crazy.
I swear to fucking God, I never see things ever.
Yeah, the blue light is what gets seen circling the building.
I wonder if I was
Circling the
pointed this way.
building.
It literally went almost like a car, but the roads.
Are you trying
Oh, the
down.
road is way down there. You can't even see it.
No, that's actually nuts.
No, light at eye level is impossible.
Okay, enough of that.
Jerry asked if it's trying to guide us somewhere, and it rang the bell.
Wait, what's that?
Oh.
Did you hear that tapping? Or was that us?
It's probably you.
Well, he saw the blue light that circled
Yes.
the building.
Double confirmation.
Trying to guide us?
Yeah. Where are you trying to guide us?
I swear, I'm honestly dead serious, you guys. Like, I really did see a light go right across that. That's so trippy.
Whoa.
Like, I don't know if I was filming it or not. But that's so... I know.
Just enough to catch your attention.
Yes.
And that's it.
Bro, I actually have like chills. That's so crazy.
That's cool.
I never ever see anything, bro. That's so trippy. No, that's so cool.
Where do you want to guide us to?
Bro, this actually tripped me out a little bit. It's like,
Freaking
dead ass.
out.
Yeah. Man, I never, ever see anything.
I need help.
How can we help you?
It was like a
the
thunder.
house was, like,
yeah.
rumbling.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't she tell a story about that? Yeah. Yes, over there. She said the house was rumbling in that hallway.
Yeah, I definitely heard that. It was like all around.
Yeah.
There was another group here. So we were coming down the hallway and they were filming, and all of a sudden this hallway started to vibrate. Like, have you ever been in a house where there's like a spinning washer and the whole house is shaking to that? Yeah. It was like that. It was shaking so hard that I had stained glass in the window and it was banging the glass. I had to stop and put my hands out, and they were like, stop filming, stop filming.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I won't name names, but anyway, it was a very weird moment because that's never happened again, and it was so intense, and then it was cut.
Where do you want us to go? Can you make a noise wherever you want us to go in the house?
Doll's house.
No way!
It's literally in a box. It's in a little dollhouse now.
Well, we have to go there.
Yeah.
That's
Holy
a very
shit.
clear answer.
Satanism.
Oh my god.
And what's right next to the doll? The portal.
The room.
Holy
The dark
Dude.
portal.
And that doll's like evil, remember?
What did she say that doll's name is?
Abigail.
Oh God, I knew it was some name with the A, and I just got Alice on here.
Ooh.
Like, oh gosh.
Wait.
Should we go to the doll's house?
Yeah.
What is waiting for us at the dollhouse? I swear, if it says Satan, any of sort, I'm not going. I'm staying here.
You're going.
I'll stick with the girl. She seems nicer.
Faces.
What if that's what I saw, dude?
Bro,
I
seriously,
swear I
bro.
saw a face, bro. Maybe just wait when you guys see a face.
See
I don't think
many
you're lying,
faces.
Jerry. I believe you.
Thank you.
I mean, I just saw a blue ball.
I thought you said boob.
Ball.
I just
It's
saw
not a
boob.
boob. Yeah, it is. Look nice.
Pillow.
Pillow.
Ooh, the bed.
Back to the
Back
bed.
to the bed talk
Is
again.
there something dark?
What is waiting for us at the dollhouse? Truth.
Ugh.
I don't like
That's honestly like kind of
should be
creepier than like if it said like evil,
Yeah.
like truth.
Because wasn't it back there she was even talking about, or somewhere we were, she was like, if you believe in all that, like heaven and hell and all that, like no matter what you believe in, this is like a hub for all the afterlife.
Mm-hmm.
Can't breathe.
What?
Oh my god.
And we're talking about going back there?
You are free.
Oh.
What if we're about to find out like how she died and how everything correlates because of the dollhouse?
Bro, I feel like the vibe just
It
shifted.
changed.
Like the energy
Yeah.
just kind of like. Oh.
What if she is the doll? What if the person murdered is now inside the doll? I mean, you think it's
Jolene,
it's
you
an
mean?
yeah. I mean, it's an angry doll.
If that's true, can you ring the bell?
Oh my gosh.
What?
Yes.
Holy shit, bro. Damn.
That makes sense. Caged in the house, and then it said room.
yeah.
Doll. Like it kept
And
specifying.
it said cell.
Yeah, it kept
like a little
exactly.
cell.
It kept specifying exactly where it was, like smaller by smaller by smaller by smaller, making it extremely obvious.
And it replayed the
Oh, that would make sense why the name not relative, because Jolene but Abigail. It's like it's not relative. The name is wrong. It's like it's the spirit of Jolene, but we're calling it Abigail. But
So
the name
not
isn't
relative.
relative because
Don't
the name
ask.
Abigail was made up.
And that's the truth in there.
Yeah, the truth.
That's what we're gonna find.
my god.
Like it's so crazy because it really feels like there's like she's talking to us and it's the doll.
Yeah.
But then you have this like weird like sex evil thing too.
Yeah.
That's
You know.
another one. Yeah.
Because that's not like her talking. And that thing's like at the beginning we said, oh, this thing seems kind of like perverted, and then we had a whole perverted discussion. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like.
And it really does feel more of like a masculine
Ding, ding.
energy too.
Uh-huh.
Should we go to the room?
Yeah, I think so. I feel like we gotta find out. I mean, you know. Is there anything else you want us to know before we leave? I love this.
I want you out.
Right before we leave the room?
That's the last words before we leave.
Yo, that's crazy, dude.
It's been very active.
Wow.
I know.
Very.
And very accurate.
Yeah.
Like it usually takes a while to like kind of ramp stuff up, especially when you're not just trying to like provoke things.
Yeah.
But this happening naturally and everything being very like
Yeah.
complete answers to questions, and it all lines up
And
together.
we're getting like not just single but double, sometimes triple confirmations. Is there anything else you want us to know before we leave? Stay cautious.
This one's on our side.
Yeah. This
That
one
one's.
is not- That's nuts.
Well, guys,
It's
should we
time.
go?
Let's go find out the truth.
Well, we really appreciate you and we love you. Who should we be cautious from?
Bro, even a spirit can't understand you back then. I don't know what the f you just asked.
But you know, I want them to know that we care.
You
for
talk to
them.
that like you talk to your chat GPT.
I do. I want them to know I'm friendly. You know, so if anything was to go wrong, they
You
got
talk
my back.
to
You know.
chat GPT like
Yes. Thank you.
Don't two rings, two.
Received.
It got the love.
Wow.
It felt the love.
Thank you. I love it here. I love it
This
here.
is actually crazy. What?
This is so cool. Holy cow.
Buddha.
That's racist.
Oh.
What is
What did
it?
it say?
Buddha.
Looked at him and said Buddha.
Oh my.
Come on. Oh, and next you're gonna look at her and say Taco Bell.
You didn't ring the bell.
The bell.
You rang the bell. They actually looked at you and said teacher.
Really?
Yeah, it literally just said teacher.
Oh wow.
All right, stereotype us all. Who's this guy?
Okay, let's all point. Stereotype this one.
What the?
Oh,
What?
it's a donkey.
Oh my god.
Said you look like a hall monitor.
Oh, great.
This guy. This guy. What about him? What does he look like?
You know what's weird actually? It says monitor, but but I actually have a continuous glucose monitor in my arm that I was just showing you guys.
You look like Comfort.
Oh.
All the ladies love that one.
What do I
Come
look
on.
like?
Watch lights.
Okay. Oh, watch the lights.
Okay.
It would be so sick.
We're watching the lights.
It kind of did just dim a little bit.
Density.
You're pointing the light at.
Dense.
His density is crazy.
Common.
Common.
Are you saying that because I'm thick?
No.
Someone here wanted me in the bedroom earlier, okay?
No.
Just get out of here. No.
Someone wanted me in the bedroom.
I'm not telling you that.
The voice is almost more insulting. It's not even like serious. It's like, no. Alright.
Now it's
There's the bell. Oh, it's good. Well, should we go to the next room?
Let's go on our quest.
All right, Ben.
All right, guys. So
Getting ready to move
we just had a
here.
really interesting session.
Gonna pause really quick, take a couple moments. I'm gonna get me a drink because my drink ran out a while ago. Big old fat can of thirst quencher. So let's get this
In here,
guy going.
I think everybody can agree. Seems to be some sort of a perverted entity. And then we got like the full story of Jolene and the doll that's at the end of this hallway. So this part of the house is known to be a very negative area. And I just want to warn everybody, like we always do, we believe that energies can travel through the screens. So if you're sensitive to that sort of a thing, this would be a good part of the video to skip forward through or not watch. Because it's crazy. Even the last video we did at the what we called the Devil's Crack House, I had multiple comments. Someone said their window was smashed while they were watching the video. Another guy told me he saw a figure in his room while the video was playing. So we genuinely try to warn people about this. So without further ado, you guys ready?
I do.
And this part of the house really creeps me out too.
Are you an investigator?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
We
look at that.
Well, we came in with the right intentions to just learn. Not to disrespect. Not to harm anyone.
It feels different in this room.
I know. So maybe... Is there somebody in? Oh! What was that?
That was
my goodness.
I moved my leg and my leg was on this.
Bad time, bro. Bad time.
All that was literally about to ask
running out of the room.
That's crazy. You see all three of you react that same way. And I was just like,
going
whatever.
crazy.
That was not like it was nothing.
It's unfazable.
Yeah, dude. I was like, oh, because that'd be cool. I would be excited, not
Why
afraid.
would you be like, wow, I'm excited?
Because it's not that exciting.
What?
If this was the chair, if the chair did that, I'd be like, whoa! But instead, it was just like, is that what you want? You want us to get excited? You want energy? You want us to yell? Ah! Never mind.
Before we do this Estes, I do want to ask, I think we're all curious, is the spirit that's attached to that doll in here with us? I want you out.
Yes.
We were invited in, unless someone else wants us out. Who are you?
It stopped.
Yo, that's creepy.
You're not gonna tell us who you are, huh? Playing hard to get, huh?
Will you tell us who you are if I promise to go to the bedroom with you later?
That's strong.
Whatever I gotta do to get answers, baby.
I mean, that's so weird how that wasn't going off.
At all.
Yeah, this is the same one we said on the pool out there.
Can you make a noise in here?
A knock. Scratch.
Oh my god.
You okay?
Fly went in my ear.
In?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
I think so.
Yeah, are you sure?
You sure about
I
that?
felt it in my ear and I heard it buzzing.
I would see
No,
it.
I got it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Is it in your ear right now?
No.
Then are you sure it was a fly?
Good point.
Well, flies are also a sign of...
That's what I'm saying. We would see it or hear it,
Yeah, I
or
haven't seen
I
it.
haven't heard anything either.
with that much light, we would have seen a fly.
Yeah.
I see the spider web above you.
Oh, shit.
I haven't seen a fly in outside or inside.
Did you hear a whistle?
Mm-hmm.
That is also the area that we were tripping out about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Oh god.
Christ, Alton.
He didn't even react! Bro!
Yeah, because he sounded like Elmo.
That still would have got me.
Oh!
That got me.
Oh boy! Wow!
I'm trying not to spit.
You guys are gonna think I'm crazy. Y'all gonna think I'm
Well, let me
crazy.
see. You saw another face in the
I
vase.
swear to God.
You saw another
I
face in the vase.
swear to God. Those two vases have faces.
Girl, this isn't some f***ed up Dr. Seuss.
I'm not even...
Those vases have faces and they stare in my soul.
I don't know how to explain
Those
it
two
to you.
vases have...
Yeah.
Ooh.
Did Jerry just see you and you're like...
Was that you that I just saw?
That's bizarre.
I've never seen ours say before.
No.
I've never seen that either.
I've never seen a curse word on any device ever. Only Spirit Box, which isn't visual.
Oh, should we do the Estes?
What was one of the first things? Was like discovered dark. Wasn't one of the first things like you saw exposed?
The very first thing.
Yeah, yeah. And then now here you are like seeing it, and it's like.
Is that true? I mean,
Or-
because I don't want to sound crazy right now.
I'll go to the bedroom.
Should we bring the vase here?
Oh. I like this idea. I like where we're going with this.
Jerry, I think you need to be the one to grab it off.
Yes. It's almost like a scrying.
What?
Yeah.
If I grab it and it possesses me.
That'd be great.
That'd be great for puts.
Yeah.
Well, if you get possessed by a vase, it is the funniest shit ever. Funniest shit ever, dude.
Why?
The funniest shit ever.
Why is that funny?
Bro, you're literally gonna.
Got possessed by a vessel for flowers.
Lamp. Bro, that is the funniest shit
I don't
ever.
turn into a lamp.
If you touch that and your eyes roll back in your head, it is so hilarious.
Oh my god.
Fiendish.
Oh.
Damn.
A fiendish.
Stick your hand in.
No. If I drop this and break it,
That's why I did it before you grabbed it.
Okay.
It's like Indiana Jones.
Oh my god.
Do you know how concentrated I am right now? Like, not dropping this?
Here it is.
It says others are scared.
Of the vase.
Oh!
That's going in the trailer.
Here, sit
Do you feel like Lumiere?
away from that.
Wait, should he do the S this time?
Hey, Jolene. Is that you and the doll? It's worth asking. It's always worth asking. You never
You know
know.
what I mean? Oh, right when you said her name, it completely stopped.
Yeah, it's like it moved over.
It's always worth asking, you know? The stupid questions sometimes get the best answers. My name is Iris.
I love the Goo Goo Dolls.
Is that a... Iris? Is that a Goo Goo Dolls song?
Bro. We'll just move past that.
I'm starting to lose respect for you.
Oh, goodness.
Goo Goo Dolls are a great band. I just don't know their songs.
You could have given me something, man. You know, Goo Goo Dolls. Alright, cut that.
Intense.
It's going crazy. Intense. It's going intense.
Who should go under?
We'll watch while you do it.
Yeah, let's
we'll watch
do it.
while you do it.
I'll
We'll
do
sit in a
it.
chair and watch while you do it.
Oh, thanks.
I think, honestly, if you're seeing something...
I swear to God, I saw faces.
We just leave him in here.
I'm down. Let's do it.
I am Draco.
Mouthful.
Yeah, it's a mouthful.
What the hell's that noise?
I feel like we just literally opened a portal, does it not?
Wait, what is that?
Bro, that sounded like we literally opened a portal.
Fuck. What the heck was that? Yeah.
We already know there's no air conditioning.
No.
We have independent fans everywhere.
Right.
The fuck?
Cannon.
Oh, the cannon! The cannon! Remember they said there's one cannon.
The Texas rifle.
Yeah, there was one cannon here.
The Salado Creek was like the highway, so everybody traveled. That's, you know, the fresh water. This was
The
like
big
the highway.
boy that did some blasting.
And that's how Santa Ana's troop got in. They followed the creeks and got in between the Texas rifle. So the guys from Lavernia, Dawson's Massacre happened a couple days before the battle here. And so Santa Ana had managed to get the team in between his army under the leadership of Adrian Wall, who was a French mercenary. And so when the Texicans saw the campfires, they thought they were already here, walking in to the Texas rifle. But what they did is they walked right into the middle of the Mexican army, and it was a brutal massacre. 3 men escaped there and made it here, but by then it was already too late. But then the Mexican army thought they had defeated the Texicans, and they just came leisurely strolling through, and it was a complete reversal. So there was a small cannon here, what they call the Texas rifle, and so that's why the army was defeated here.
When you're saying here, you mean like right here, right here?
Right here, yeah.
Okay, not like in the
In the
literally
area.
right where this land
On your
is.
property.
Like on this land, yes.
Insane.
So I think Stephen Jett probably actually died right over here in the Walsham Creek.
That's pretty trippy, dude.
Don't suffocate.
I had to like find the hole. I was about to die, bro.
I'm glad you survived.
He pours water over it.
Freedom.
Free me?
Freedom?
Well, you got your headphones gonna be on like that.
Huh?
Huh?
Like a smoky?
I
I
get
can
like
smell a
campfire.
candle.
Interesting. I get like something dead.
Hello?
It smells like a dead animal in here, to me.
Hello?
What do you smell? I don't smell like
I smell
anything.
It's very, I like know it because of my dogs, because they kill possums all the time. That's what it smells like right now.
Okay.
I don't like that. Well, how creepy would it be if that dog just leaned forward? I've always wanted something.
Yeah, I would.
That would actually be cool though.
Right.
If you could make a tapping on the glass, that would be awesome. We'll wait.
Can you tell us your name?
Yes.
Go ahead, we're listening.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna open the door to this portal room.
Jolie.
Whoa! Did he say Jolene?
Yes. Are you serious?
Yo, bro.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
3 times? Hi, Jolene.
Yes.
Oh.
Hi, Jolene.
Yo. Bro.
It's me.
Thank you. Kindness.
Don't stop.
Dude, it's freezing cold in here, bro. Feel this car. Please. I swear to God.
Only.
When I open this, dude, do you feel it?
It is significant.
I know. It's like cold. It's right here. It's cold air, dude.
Be careful.
Be careful as you go in there.
I swear when I open that up, it's like what, like 10 degrees cooler?
Probably.
Just like air to just float out.
It's dark.
It is dark in there.
Be careful, it's dark.
Should we stay out
It's
of it?
closing.
Is there something evil in that room?
Swear.
It did say
Right. What is in that room?
The door's closing.
Dude, even I heard that. Like, I even heard it. The door's closing.
How weird that I just opened it too, you know?
Yeah.
I wish we knew like if the front doors were moving right now too.
Right. There's so many doors.
There's a lot of doors here.
Even the one earlier, opening and shutting. The bar.
Multiple
Hey.
times.
Jesus. Father.
Why are so many spirits attached to this place?
Can you see me?
Are you in the vase?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So is Jerry onto something?
Yeah, what, dude, I made fun of him for so long. This can't be real. This can't be. I literally. Oh, now anytime he sees a face, we're gonna have to investigate the toilet. We're gonna have to investigate.
Oh boy.
Wait, so
Never in a
what?
chain now.
It's not Jolene. What's attached to the vase? Look at this thing. What is attached to the vase?
What is he touching right now?
Memory.
What's
A
attached
memory
to the
is
vase?
attached to
Memory?
Memory?
A memory of what? There's some really weird, like, good answers here. even like what's down there, truth.
Yeah.
Like that's something
They're
that I
like-
would never think.
Dead.
Bro, it's
Dead.
cold right here. You feel that? I swear.
Are you here beside us?
My legs.
Does the vase hold memories from your past, from when you were alive?
Evil.
Maybe that's the evil object. How weird. That's really strange.
Just a vase.
For safety.
So weird. Pain. Pain. A memory of pain is in the vase.
It's an evil, yep.
Yo, that's so weird.
Huh. It's a vase, right? It's not an urn.
No, yeah, it's a.
It says he killed.
Hmm. I wonder how old that vase is.
Is it heavy? Like, could you
Kill
I
someone.
have a message.
Yeah, could you hit someone in the head with it and it not break? We grab the other one.
Let's try it out.
Right, yeah.
Story about a woman.
Dude, is this like the murder weapon?
Was someone killed with it?
Was struck.
Are you kidding me?
Yo.
Was struck. He killed, was struck. Bad memory.
On the ground.
I mean, I actually am like, I keep getting goosebumps because this is like wild.
This would do some damage.
Really?
I don't know if it would break.
Don't turn this off.
This would do some damage. This 100% could kill you.
You should bring that over.
It was a man.
Even if it
Yeah.
wasn't that vase, maybe
He
they can
killed.
just keep talking
He
in
killed.
detail.
It was a man.
Struck. Wait, wasn't she talking about? There's a spirit. Or wait, no, that was in the forest of a woman who was killed.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, she could walk over here or walk over
of
there.
course.
Yep.
I wonder if it's.
I hope for.
I mean,
I
dude,
wonder if it's this vase in particular. Oh shit!
Or if
it's just a vase that they're talking about.
That's expensive.
The vase is expensive.
Yes.
I mean, this is like really weird.
That's what happened.
This is lining up so perfectly.
It's a simple question. Was Jolene killed and a vase was used as a weapon? Like, is it that simple?
Solved.
No, is it that simple?
Solved here, no there.
Maybe. Well, here's what's interesting, man. This is a portal. What if it not even Jolene?
There's a difference.
There's different people we're talking to right now.
'Cause this could be a totally unrelated thing to what we were doing out there. You know?
Yes.
We got the name, Jolene. A second.
I know. That's true.
That's what I'm saying.
That
Like,
is true.
the only name he said this entire night has been.
Was Jolene struck with something and that caused her death?
They're related.
You just said.
Wait,
Is there two contradicting things? Is like Jolene saying what's happening to her, and then the
Someone
evil
else
presence
is
is
saying-
like no, right? Exposed, all these different things. So we're getting solved here, and then something else is like no,
yeah, right.
no.
Not me. I didn't do it. Sir.
A man. He
Asking
killed.
this.
That would explain the back and forth between the evil darkness beware. So like Jolene's spirit is here saying there's still the evil darkness is here, and they're both like combating.
But it's trying to tell the truth about what happened.
Yeah.
But something hasn't been letting it.
Yeah. Because it's in a cage. It's in a cell. It's locked up.
Justice.
What's the name of the man who committed this murder? Either you can answer this, I'll take any of them.
Lots of devices.
What's crazy is whatever the name is can be looked up.
Yeah, right. If it actually linked up to a vase murder,
Oh my
you'd go crazy.
We go back.
Oh, did you hear that? Like loud out there, like. Did you hear that?
No name.
No name.
That's a
In the
direct-
water.
It's a direct answer. In the creek?
Creek. A
In the
pregnant
creek.
woman. Ooh.
There's someone.
And this also said, what's the name of the man? No response detected. And remember out there would
No
not
name,
say his
no
name.
response detected.
And then here you got no name.
Yeah.
That's a clear
What the
answer to what is the name? No name.
I know.
Why is his identity being protected?
Or if it is Jolene we're talking to, it's very possible she doesn't know who.
Right.
River.
No.
River.
What?
Yes.
And he just fucking said water, right? Or what did he
right
just say?
next to the river here. Yeah, he said in the water.
I mean, dude, and there's an actual murder of a man who killed his pregnant.
No one knows.
I'm sure of it.
This has been freaky as
This is
Oh,
freaky.
wow, yeah.
It's okay.
Okay, we won't be scared.
Wait, didn't she say that woman comes
Run now.
over here?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's like a sad
Yes.
kind
Comes
of.
over here periodically. She's kind of like,
Oh.
Yes, again. Nice.
And there's a lot of unsolved murders there in the river.
Yes. Yes.
Dude, this one said yes, and then
my
this one
God.
said yes.
Fear.
Fear.
Yes.
And now he said yes.
And this said, why is his identity being protected? Fear. Like the woman.
Fear in the
still
afterlife.
afraid?
Largest.
Largest what? I mean, this is like
very
honestly
intelligent
really
answers.
freaky.
Yeah. You are understood. You can understand us
Yes.
better in this room. This is the best place to talk to you.
God, there's just a weird.
I'm having like
energy.
a weird.
are you guys
Like,
sweat? I just started
dizzy.
sweating right
Yeah.
now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the last like 30 seconds, I just got really hot and I'm about to break out of sweat.
Does the. let me just ask you. Does the negative entity bring heat with it? No, I'm starting to feel heat over here too.
I'm feeling like
Beginning.
nauseous.
Really?
Beginning.
I feel like the only way
It's
I know how to
those.
describe it is like that like nicotine like dizziness and like
My eyes
kind of
start
like
watering.
just sweat.
You did just say beginning, as if like this is the beginning of what's gonna be happening.
Are you trying to affect us?
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
What's the next thing you're going to do?
Time.
Give it time.
Give it time.
I earlier kept saying wait.
Mm-hmm.
Every time we talk to something evil, we'll be like, wait, hold on.
Help.
Come forth.
Comfort.
Oh.
Pretty empty.
That's what they called you earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Bro, this is just so weird. Like, I don't remember the last time we've had like such
Ominous.
spot on. And that's what she was saying too. Remember? It's like really
Need to
intelligent.
take off.
Where should we go to end the investigation?
Hey! Did he just scare you?
No.
Oh, okay.
He said hell, and I said, oh.
I thought I scared you too.
you get scared, you go, oh.
In the bed.
No.
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 Please.
There's one person that really does not want to see Elton in the bed.
It's like literally like two different things. One's like, go to bed, one's like, don't do it, and the other one's like, yes, please do it.
With you.
Elton.
Tell me why. Tell me I'm pretty.
No.
Tell me I'm pretty.
Can you describe this man that you want to be in the bed?
Give me one compliment and I'll do it.
Or say his name.
Tell me one thing you like about me. Not just my body. What color are my eyes?
Your head.
Which one?
I want to see for myself.
Yo. Yo, my boy Elton, they want to peek.
Big head. I want to see for myself.
I must go now.
No, I'm about to come now.
Alton. Jesus.
What?
How come every time we film
Half
you guys,
naked.
it's something sexual?
Half naked, bro. He just said half
It's just
naked.
the energy that we have, you know? I think just...
Yes.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
Oh. What is going on?
I ask myself that question
Do you like that?
every day.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
Oh god.
Hands are so dirty. I
yes.
hate it too.
Resisting.
You can't.
Can you tell us what he's doing?
That's your man.
Not tonight. Not tonight.
Not tonight. Nope.
Harder,
Nope.
harder.
No.
No way.
No.
If it's in the vase, we can feel this, right?
Bend it over.
Yo, what?
What
I'm
is happening?
freaking out right now. Ghost.
Oh.
Do you want Elton to get into bed with you?
Yes, please.
What? Are you serious?
Quit victimizing that face,
Goodness
man.
gracious.
Do you like this?
This
Elton.
just
You like
this does not end tonight. It'll already be.
Do you like this?
Yeah.
I don't know who I'm more
I think that
uncomfortable
was
for.
an in general question.
The people watching or the people doing.
I don't care what you guys
Dominate.
say. I don't care what you say right now. This is phenomenal paranormal evidence. I don't care what you say. You cannot argue with what's happening right now. I'm literally stroking a demon and it loves it.
Yeah, there's definitely some interesting visuals happening.
Yes.
That's what.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening right now?
What else do you want me to do?
I thought we were trying to find the murderer.
Oh, we did. I'm about to murder this pussy.
Oh god.
Why are we here?
So strong.
Will you tell us the name of the murderer if you...
We'll
Okay.
give you Elton if you tell us the name of the murderer.
No.
Well, then you can't have him. You need to
You're
give
no
us
fun.
something first. Give us some information.
This man.
That's right.
What the fuck is going on?
You're only mad because it's working.
Why are you smirking like that?
Oh.
Because I like it too.
I know.
Oh no.
I already bent you over. What position do you want now?
Don't go.
I'm in
My
shock right
gracious.
I know.
Deeper.
Oh,
Oh my god, bro. Are you kidding me?
Oh, don't be fist me.
Right there.
now. Elton,
I can't watch this.
I can't watch this either.
What the heck are we watching right now?
It's getting hotter in here, right? And you're sweating.
Colin's actually getting nauseous.
A new form of perversion at
He's got a
Tikus.
visual.
Awful.
Agreed.
Too much, right? How about this?
It's beautiful here.
My time.
My turn.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That visual that flashed across my eyes.
Do you like it?
No.
Should we get him out of the S-Swiss? This camera's overheating anyway.
Yeah, sure.
Let's try this. What other position do you want?
Oh god.
Dude, if he says doggy, it's the best evidence I've ever gotten. What position do you want?
Come last.
Bro.
That's
hot.
position.
Bro. Bro.
How is this happening?
Bro, and you're telling me I'm...
No. Sex what?
Sex what?
You're out here trying to tell me that I'm crossing the line, yet here I am documenting proof. Concrete, wet, sticky, hot proof.
Ew, yeah, is your hat
of the other... Oh, yeah.
I forget about that.
Throw that ectoplasm up there.
Want that cock?
No.
Oh, Lord.
Actually, though, what the fuck? Like, that is so crazy. He cannot hear this. Like, that is so loud,
It's
too.
insanely loud.
Well, Elton, I think you know what to do.
I mean, straight up, I think what we should do is have you lay on the bed and do a DR60.
Half of you.
You want me to do what?
Lay on the bed and we do a DR60.
Okay.
Should we just leave Jerry here with the headphones on while we go?
I'm taking the vase with me.
Oh, baby. Oh,
It'll
baby.
fit.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, we know.
Jesus, ow, my ears.
Elton, give me that thing.
Oh.
I just want you to know that we just became very, very close.
Who's we? Me and you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Why?
you too.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
You and that
You let me
vase.
do things to you that I have only dreamed of.
To me? What happened?
Yeah, you were out for a
My
while.
land.
You were out and I was in.
In what? In what?
The vase. He was fingering the vase, is what he's trying to say.
Why were you fingering the vase?
They liked it.
It was saying some
No, stop it.
stuff
Dude,
that I was
mean,
like, what are they asking?
You have no idea how well that lined up.
Really?
Yes.
Well, what did it?
Eat
what was this?
shit?
It just said eat shit. Fine, I'll do it.
Eat shit?
What?
It literally said eat shit. Okay.
Again, it cursed
Dude,
again.
I'm matching the energy, okay?
I mean, that is insane.
I'm matching the energy.
are.
Also, the first thing it said was fuck.
Yeah,
This is
and
true.
Eat shit?
Dude, I'm just matching the energy. Everyone else is like, oh, you're not taking it seriously.
Wait,
I am giving it exactly what it's asking
So
for.
the vase.
I was toying sexually with that vase that you were holding onto, and you were communicating everything that it liked.
He's done things to this vase that he's never done to me. It
You
was-
were moaning.
So.
You were moaning in pleasure. It literally was going yes, yes, yes. It said harder. It said harder at one point. You also said bend
He
me
was
over.
going like this
It said
to the
bend me
vase.
over, and I bent the vase over, and it was like, yeah, keep going. I
That's
like
why
that.
you moved it.
I was spanking its ass. That was like one of the most phenomenal
Do you feel harassed?
Now I do.
My boy is permanently shocked for the rest
I
of
had
his
no
life.
idea all this was going on. All I remember was that at my hand tilt. I was like, okay. I'm not sure if that was like who moved it or
That
whatever.
was me. I was bending
Got
over.
it. But you were doing stuff to it.
Yeah, it asked for doggy. It said bend me over. It said bend me over.
And then
Wow, I
at one
have to
point you
rewatch
went like,
this.
oh.
You went.
I remember seeing that. That's what I heard. I heard a oh, and I was like, oh, why did it just go oh?
Just tell me right now, did you like it? Say yes. I know you did. Yes, yes, yes. Just don't pretend.
My.
Don't pretend. Acknowledge it that you liked it.
Was that responsive?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. At first, I thought we almost solved a murder mystery, and then it just went very
Eggplant.
sexual very quickly. Woman.
Woman.
I mean, if it's somebody that's theoretically trying to get with you.
Could be a woman.
Could be a woman.
Could be. I was really hoping it wasn't.
Hey. We still don't know.
We don't
I
know.
mean, nowadays, you never know.
True.
Stays in the afterlife. Stays in the afterlife.
That's not what?
That's an expression.
Yeah.
What stays? What stays?
Yeah. What stays? What stays? Yeah. What happens in
Oh
the
yeah,
afterlife?
well yeah.
There you
Is
go.
it cheating if it's a ghost?
No.
Oh.
She didn't see it. She has no proof.
Oh, she saw that.
Literally on
That wasn't filmed at all.
Multiple cameras right
Everyone saw it.
No one
here. You guys saw that, right? Yeah, I'm taking this guy to court.
Arc of the eyebrow.
I mean, that's crazy.
I'm speechless. I can't believe all that happened. I
You didn't
You're
even
gonna
see it.
watch that and be like, holy fuck, because the answers at first about the murder were so spot on. And then
He's not gonna
this
watch it.
sex stuff was like
You're gonna
so
watch
strange.
this? Nope.
And we were kind of joking about it at first, and then actually evolved into like, there's actually something
it
here.
escalated into like a.
Oh yeah, we went.
I could
lost
tell.
course.
I knew what it wanted. I could tell. You guys might have not believed the path that we were on, but I always knew.
Are you snuggling the vase?
You think I'm not gonna cuddle after?
You never cuddle after.
With you?
Wow. This is insane.
This video
is scary.
This is actually the scariest video.
Hey, people talk about possessions, you know what I mean? Like,
he's just being possessive.
Well, wish you was DR60.
Well, this man wants to do coitus with the vase, so let's get it going. And some Barry Manilow, turn the lights down low.
Well,
all right.
Why did you sound like the penguin right now from Madagascar? When you said that. Just when you think it can't get worse. What's the point? You have that perfectly.
honestly,
Let's go, boys.
Dark, creepy room.
Lordy.
Good vibes.
Hey, some people just have a bad day and they just need a little, tension release, and
Well, that's why you're here.
you could almost say like the energy in this room exploded.
Okay, Elton.
What are you?
Let's go.
Are you also finished?
All right,
Just
so we're
ask
gonna
it.
do the DR60 in here. Elton, we're gonna have you sit on the bed while we do this. So, I guess let's get active.
Don't act like you wanted it.
Is anyone gonna spit on the DR60 before you use it?
That's up to you, buddy.
Lame.
Yeah, lame.
Lame, bro. No one sits. Lame. Yes.
Shoes are a little dirty.
Oh my lantern.
That was so weird.
Now this is a
Naughty
video.
six ghost. You know what you want.
Spread eagle shot.
Hey everyone, welcome to Paranormal XXX Files. Where we document
Welcome to the
extreme truth
Paranormal
of
Files After Dark.
If you guys want to see some ectoplasm, make sure to finish the video.
They slime me.
Here.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna start this.
Ginger is so embarrassed right now, and I love it.
Here, you hit record on that when you feel you're ready. I'm gonna turn this off so it's not loud.
We only turned one of us off.
My.
Here, press my button.
Ring my bell. Oh yes.
You sound like it's deprived, bro. Like, what have you not done?
I've been on a road trip with you guys for a week.
That's all it takes? A week?
Dude, I'm crying laughing. I'm literally tearing up.
I don't even know what's happening
I don't
right
get to act
now.
like this on my own
Me
channel.
either.
It's fun. Yeah, but I said record by asking questions.
Girl, you better be
Alright.
watching now because you might be
Might just
listening in your
record?
position
Yeah.
to a ghost.
3, 2.
Do you want to do something to the man on the bed?
Are you attached to the vase?
What is the reason you wanted Elton in this bedroom?
Does he remind you of someone you used to love?
Such a good question.
Used to love. Looks as life. So pointed.
I'm sorry. That was like such a good question.
I was like, I did something wrong. No. You both just look at each other, start laughing. I'm like, yo, I said some shit wrong.
We literally like both turned to each other.
Oh, should we restart this?
I think it's too late.
Alright. Yeah, let's just listen to those first ones and we can do one more.
Come right here if you want to listen.
Oh my god.
Come here and listen, big boy.
What is that angle?
We have to listen.
Oh my god, I swear to god it said want to.
Whoa. Oh.
Hey.
I mean, like, dead ass. That's crazy.
One of us is gonna have one.
Can you go back one more time? Let's do one more and let's have you start with that one. 'Cause that's a really good question.
Got you, bro.
Like, that was just so funny.
It was perfect mute.
Will the married couple stop looking at each other with confusion and wild emotions while trying to film and record the questions, please?
It's gonna be inappropriate.
At this point.
Yeah. All right, you want to start it?
Me?
Yeah.
Let me think.
That toe action.
The toe action, my goodness. Does he do this with you?
Goodness.
This angle too.
Yes. Just imagine barefoot though.
Oh.
Okay. Alright.
Getting real called out now.
Done helping your investigation. I'm good. I'm good now.
Alright. Okay.
Do you want me to spend the night with you?
Does Elton remind you of someone that you used to love?
Can you please clearly just state your name?
Did you used to live in this house?
Do you remember Elton from his last visit here?
It's just a stare off at that point. I was trying to see if you wanted me to end it. Alright, should we listen to it?
Alright.
Let's do it.
Huddle up, everyone.
Are you gonna press play?
I was hoping we listen to this while we stare at each other in the eyes. I want to be part of this threesome.
You got some competition, Jenny.
Yeah.
I heard it. Yes, he does.
Mm-hmm. goodness.
I want to hear David.
Damn. Huh.
Well, this has been a great video.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Call me. You put your life and your body
Don't
on the
call
line.
Don't call him.
Colin won't answer anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, that didn't really give us any particularly clear answers.
Not really.
What do you guys feel?
I mean, we could just leave him here with the vase. I think that's what it wanted.
I think it's what he wanted.
I think that's what you wanted for real.
Perfect. Lotion in the bathroom.
Easy.
What'd you say?
Nothing. Yeah, what are you guys feeling? You guys feel like you
Oh, sorry.
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
We just took a picture.
Oh, we gotta capture this moment.
What are you guys feeling?
The armpit hair poking out.
This is a thumbnail right here.
I think this guy might be a stand-up comedian.
I'm a lay-down comedian at the moment.
He's good. Go buy
Drop
tickets.
it in.
Hey everybody, it's Colin here. Thank you for watching today's
yeah.
video. Hello to all the new subscribers and hello to the rest of our beautiful, wonderful, spooky family. As you know, every single week here on the channel, we give away a free gift bag to one lucky viewer of the show. And this week, to enter the contest, all you have to do is like today's video, let's smash that like button, and comment Black Swan in the comment section below. I'm gonna give y'all 10 seconds to do this now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Video so much. But anyways, let's get back to today's video. Thank you for
Indeed.
listening to my little spiel. I love you
late.
guys so much and stay spooky. All right, guys.
accidentally
to
pull
finish
on
this
none.
out, Connor and I actually decided that we wanted to come to this back house area where the forest is. The first time that I came here, this was like one of the creepiest. Did you hear that? This was one of the creepiest areas, so we just want to kind of sit and listen for a second. Just us.
Just us.
Just the two of
us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. This video is off the hinges.
I know. I feel off the
rocker. This one, holy moly!
Come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
All right. If there's anybody in here with us, could you make a noise?
What's up with all the birds?
I don't know. It's weird. There are a lot of birds, though.
But that might not be a bird.
I don't know what the f they are.
Might be a frog.
Yeah, frog or
A
toad.
lot of them.
I'm sweating my ass off. Is there anybody here with us right now?
I swear I'm seeing that light out there flicker. If there is somebody in here, could you make a knocking noise or just let us know that you're here?
It doesn't feel like anything in here. It feels like a void. Hello?
Hello?
I dropped the microphone again.
This is your last chance if there's somebody in here. Could you move something or make some sort of a noise?
I don't know if it's a string. Yeah, it's a string. On your shoulder.
Oh,
I thought it was a spider web at first.
yeah, it feels pretty dead in here.
What are you doing?
Such a strange property.
Changes this property's been through. Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anybody around here?
It was so windy earlier, and now it's just completely dead wind.
I know.
Well, I think we've done enough tonight.
I think so as well.
Yeah, that's enough for me. Time to return to
So
Falcon.
we've had a really interesting night this evening, and if you guys want to
Very
see
interesting.
what's about to happen, because we're about to begin filming for overnight's video, head over to their channel. I don't know when they're gonna post their version of tonight, but that's what we're about to go film right now. So yeah, thank you to all of the spirits and energies who communicated with us tonight.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun talking to you. And we're going to continue to talk to you for a little bit longer. So, keep it up.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Good work.
Hey y'all, so I know that this isn't how we usually end our videos. There's usually more structure here. We leave some flowers, we talk to each other, there's some sort of end, but this is it. At the end of that video, I ended up actually getting incredibly sick. I don't know if it was a virus or what, but later that next week, that sickness that was in me at the Black Swan developed into a full-blown arm infection on both of my arms. I had to go to urgent care, go in for an emergency visit to my doctor, get on antibiotics. It was a whole crazy thing. And if you watch my video from the other day, I've been in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands, Berlin, Germany, and in India for a week, so I am absolutely exhausted. We had a blast at the Black Swan Inn. The place is definitely haunted. I think y'all know that already, but I'm telling you, the next few weeks, the videos are absolutely incredible. So this was a really fun video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm sorry there's no visuals or anything here, but I'm just really goddamn tired. It has been a super long
2 weeks filming every single day. But anyways, y'all, I love each and every one of you so much. Thank you for showing up tonight. Be sure to go show some love on Overnight's channel when they drop their video version of what happened that night. I love you guys so much. Catch you next week, and stay spooky.
Indeed. Alrighty. And check out the link down below to see the original video uncut and without our pauses, etc. And thank you all again for liking, subscribing, and joining our channel. Thanks again. Please do so. It helps us out so much. And do enjoy not only this content, but also our other content that we create. The music, the video game stuff, the movie reviews, and so on and so forth. And, oh, hi. And thank you all very much for joining us. And we will see you all again next time. Pleasant dreams. What have you been up to?